Leroy Ford was one of the baddest men.
Nah, dude, they call me the kangaroo.
Tobin and Leroy, ready to deploy. Had to hit it with a little journalism, but that was a decoy. Better ask about me, boy. Okay, Leroy and Tobin, host of the show, man. Still silly songs when the show in. Till then, it's half moon open. Sometimes go takes like a snowman. No proof, I'm a lie about a molding. No proof. Like I always wanted him, I never hated him, I never traded him, and if I did, I never ever traded him. What is in store? Like under the seat of the driver's side floor, it's Gucci's galore. So many more from 6 in the more. It's never a more. Man, if I'm honest, the damage is done. Silly sauce on unlimited funds. Join us on Twitch for unlimited fun. JFig and Marcos, you with it or what?
Tobin, you have two who Tobin is.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
What are you thinking? Or...
Little TTL, get you right back on track. We are back, baby. Take out the Sixers, this Joel Embiid. You had to know. As soon as you were a coward, you saw Bam all over you again. Woo! You threw it up to the old choke artist himself. Fat Bum! You had to know how that was going to go. Come on, Leroy, you knew how that was going to go. Wide open 3 game on the line. What was James Harden going to do? What does he do?
I was nervous.
Fat Bum! Get out of here.
Really?
James Harden? You might as well just have him take giving him a wide open 3 with the game on the line might as well be like a half court shot. That's how short is it's not going in.
Right.
What a night. Oh, Jimmy.
Oh my God.
Jimmy can always get it right. Jim VP. He just had that look in his eye as soon as the game started. Getting into passing lanes, causing disruption.
I was shocked by Cody Zeller.
Why are you shocked? I told you. Intangibles.
He was the only person spared from your wrath yesterday.
Yeah, because he's been great, and now you see this guy is.
Are we still on Kevin Love? Does he still get a pass, or are you?
Kevin Love was okay yesterday. He was good.
Okay.
Good first half. Look, you split the intangibles right down the middle. Kevin Love in the first half, Cody Zeller in the clutch. That's how it was yesterday.
I mean, he got blocked by Joel Embiid. I mean, he blocked Joel Embiid.
He blocked Joel Embiid after Joel Embiid mugged him, and it was not called by the referees. It was garbage.
And I would say this, that, first of all, Joel Embiid, what are you doing a layup for? Tippy toe and do a layup. You're supposed to dunk it because you're 7 foot something.
Mm-hmm.
So he got it.
You want to know why? Because he didn't see that shark coming from behind him with that wrath because the referees were hosing him on every call. Cody Zeller was getting MMA. He was getting ragdolled to the ground, and they called fouls on Cody Zeller. I haven't seen injustice like that since Goran Dragic got fouls for breaking his teeth.
When Joel Embiid was behind him, Cody Zeller got thrown to the floor, and they called them foul on him.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah. It was garbage. And so you know what you do? You know what you do, Leroy?
What do you do?
You take matters into your own hands, and that's what Cody Zeller did. You know, people disrespect him because he's got a haircut like Mark Hochman. It's ridiculous. He goes out there. This man's just as much of an athlete as anybody else, and he was humming. When you saw him on that humming down the court with those high step knees, Joel Embiid was in trouble, dude. Trouble.
I tend to think that we view games totally different.
Yeah, you view it wrong, and I view it right.
There is no wrong way to watch a sport.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Well, then how do you think you view it?
Huh?
How do you view it?
Well, I mean, you just made Cody Zeller a Hall of Famer.
It didn't do that. Did I say he was a Hall of Famer?
Most valuable Zeller. Man, that was good. I was like,
well,
I got a little bit nervous.
I want to go back to this.
What
did I do differently? How did I view it differently?
What
did you view when you saw the Cody Zeller chase down block?
I was like, wow. I didn't know, he had that burst, good hustle, but I was like, oh, he's going to help, because 7-footer plays with some energy.
Kind of sounds like you viewed it the same. Like you just don't want to agree with me. It's interesting.
I can see that.
It's interesting.
I'll be honest. I could,
I don't understand.
because
You can't just enjoy a Heat win.
I did enjoy.
No,
What
it
are you
doesn't sound like
kidding
you
me?
did.
I did
Doesn't
enjoy.
sound like you did. You didn't enjoy Jimmy Butler in the clutch?
Yeah,
Up and
I
under?
enjoyed the game.
Like MJ?
It was a great game.
You see that basket?
Yes.
Margo, you see that basket?
Better than MJ.
Better than MJ. It was really good.
More difficult.
Yeah,
It was amazing.
it was.
And then, by the way,
And you couldn't. And the camera view, the original camera view,
Mhm.
you couldn't see all that. They had to show a different angle.
I
for
know.
you, like,
It was
wow.
amazing. It was amazing. Breathtaking. And then who was there at the end to shut Joel Embiid's ass down? The DPOY.
After calling his shot. pregame.
After calling, listen, you got to show up. After you tell Taylor Rooks, when you have an interview come out that day and you say I should have been back-to-back MVP, back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year, and then you shun Marcus Smart and you call Rudy Gobert useless in the playoffs, you better show up that night. And while he was laying a brick house yesterday, I don't know what the hell was
Yes,
going on.
I'm telling you what's going on.
I don't
It's
know.
a lot of work playing defense on that man.
No, dude, this was yesterday. Yesterday was like bunnies. It was weird.
All right.
It was weird.
You don't think that plays any role in the defense that's required of Bam when they play the Philadelphia 76? You don't think that has any impact on the offensive side of the ball?
I don't know, but I know.
No, I'm telling you, it does. First of all, he like it never fails. Whenever he takes jump shots against Philly, he comes up short a lot because he loses legs from having that.
It wasn't the
behemoth
jump
on
shots
him.
though. It was the point blank ones. He actually got his jump shot going a little bit late.
Yeah, like when Embiid was out.
Yeah, but like
Okay. Is
Joel
that not-
Embiid had nothing for him at the end. Won no part of him. Blocked his ass.
Good game.
Blocked his ass.
Show of hands. How
look-
many people went when they got that 1-point lead? I'm like, oh no.
Nah, I was okay. Jimmy Butler wasn't going to lose that
They
game.
lost 4 straight, dude.
Jimmy
Don't
Butler
tell
wasn't
me
losing that
that you were like
I wasn't.
overly confident that they were going to get the win.
I know when Jimmy Butler's not going to lose a game. That was the Jimmy
okay.
Butler doesn't lose game.
Okay. All right. Next time,
Hmm?
instead of sending JFig weightlifting texts, how's about you send that information beforehand, not say it after the fact?
What are you talking about?
Oh, I knew. No way. No, like, come on. It's easy to say after the game.
Were you not following my tweets?
No.
Okay.
Tweets? Why would I follow your tweets? I talk to you every damn day.
So then like you're saying, oh, it's easy to say it after the fact. I said it during the game.
Okay.
Where were you? Oh, in your hot tub. That's right. Reading like one of our texts. We're having a nice night last night as a show. We're group texting. Where's Leroy? Nowhere to be found.
You can't.
In the jacuzzi.
You can't. The water when your hand gets wet, you can't use the phone.
Oh, what are you, an amphibian? Oh no, that's him.
Hold
What,
on.
You were there the whole night.
Are you serious? If I put water on either condensation on your phone or
Mhm.
wet your hand, you can't use your phone. It sucks.
Never
There's
heard
no
of voice to
buttons.
text.
That's why you keep a towel around.
That's for me. Not drying off items. I'm drying off me.
No, your fingers.
Why are you exhausted already? I don't understand. It should be a good day. These things.
This is
you
a
see-
good day. We
10,
getting
10.
free. We getting free lunch.
You want to know? No,
We
that's
get-
fine. I'm happy to buy lunch
We
today.
getting free lunch.
I can't believe you guys are getting me off on half off.
No,
pizza.
that's what we're doing.
You can use my code.
But I don't understand. You seem
I'm not.
perturbed. You
No,
seem
I'm
perturbed
not.
for a great Heat win, and I think the reason is you don't like my happiness. I think that's what it is.
That's not
I
true.
think it is.
See,
Wow.
here's that. No, I love when you're happy. But here's
Wow.
the problem. You go like
You go to distance
Yes,
when
you
you're
go
sad
to-
and you're mad.
you go too far.
Mhm.
And I'm somewhere in the I get happy and I get a little disappointed, but I'm not extreme. You're extreme either way.
You're extreme,
I'm not.
dude. You're extreme. Come on.
I am not.
Listen, somebody messes something up at Publix, we get the extreme Leroy. Don't say you're not extreme.
I'm a big fan of customer service.
if it's if
I'm a
if
big-
you have a
I'm a
if you have
big-
a if you have a take you disagree with the Tobin, you get extreme. Don't say you
I'm-
don't get extreme.
I don't get extreme.
Oh, come on, dude.
I merely try to rein in the
You don't rein in
ridiculous.
anything, dude. What do you think? You think you're a rodeo clown?
No, when I do the show with you, I feel like the bull and you're holding a little rat
No, let's be real about this for a second. If that's Jaren Jackson Jr., JJJ, and he does that to Joel Embiid at the end of a game, because I saw him do it in the first quarter. They acted like he invented the block. If that's anybody else in this league, montage, first take segments, nonstop. Oh, is this guy the greatest defensive player in the league? Bam Adebayo has been doing this since he's walked in the league. All right?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a genuine question. How many people in this league can wall off James Harden, who by the way, made Victor Oladipo lose his ankles last night? So how many people in this league at Bam's position, or just players in general, can wall off James Harden and shut down Joel Embiid at the end of a game?
Yes.
Name them. Name them, NBA. Name them. Because it doesn't exist. It does not exist. And you want to know something? If he played in Boston and was covered by all these O'Malleys and O'Keefes, oh, this guy's the greatest defender we've ever seen.
That I agree with. So
who can do what he does? Who?
Not many.
Who?
Not many.
Who?
What do you see?
Who can do what this man does?
If you want to know why, I have to rein him in. Here we go.
1 through 5, dude. Blocking Joel Embiid.
Listen.
Shutting down. James Harden. Can I so? Bam's here. Ah! Can't do nothing. If that was anybody else, Jaren Jackson, Rudy Gobert, Mikal Bridges, Brooklyn Bridges. We already got a cute nickname for him, Brooklyn Bridge. That's anybody else. Parade. Dude's been doing this for half a decade. Nobody says a peep. So yeah, he's going to go out there and call his own shot. He's going to say he deserves it over a non-translationable player in Rudy Gobert, or a guy who got a gift, a team. Marcus Smart basically got a participation trophy last year. That's what he got. He participated in a good defense. Who do we give it to? Marcus Smart. Because he flops. Where's this guy's flowers? Who's doing that? Who? James Harden? Can't do anything. Joel Embiid? SWAT. Who's doing that? Who? Anybody? Anybody? Let me see. Open up the phone lines, Marcos. Let me see if anybody called in.
All right.
Nope. Not there. Hold on. Try this one. Nope.
Wait, try the next one, though. Try the next one. No. Okay.
So who's doing that? You let me know. Jaren Jackson Jr. I think you're so cute. You have the same initial. You just copied Gennady Golovkin's gimmick.
You think that's it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right.
Are you done? This is you wonder why I'm the way I am? Because you go too damn far.
How? Why? What have I said? That's outrageous. Who's doing that? Who?
Be careful. JFig is right over there. She might
Fair
get a
point.
flag.
Yeah, it keeps sounding like an owl.
That is a bird.
I'm just curious. Who's doing that?
Huh?
James Harden, Joel Embiid, shutting their ass down
again
on one possession.
Again.
Back-to-back possessions.
Again.
Whatever it takes. Throw whatever you want at him.
He is. There's maybe 3 or 4 guys.
Are there?
I'm just. He's probably one of one that can go from James Harden to Joel Embiid.
No, I think there's 2. Cody Zeller.
Fair point.
And see what I mean? Here's what he is.
That guy's good.
You know what he is?
It's good, man.
He's a cup of gasoline to pour in your ember.
How do you think Dwayne Dedman felt watching that from the bench last night? He goes, backup center who doesn't ruin everything.
Oh, he's in Philly.
Yeah. Well, he's just sitting on his ass. But
of course,
that's why you didn't see him last night. Doc Rivers, what did you think about the end of last night's game? Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler with that clutch basket.
Look, I'm gonna say this: we fought like hell to get back in the game, and we had an opportunity. We had an open shot at the end of the game. It just didn't make it. But I like the way my guys fought, and we'll keep it moving.
Yeah, but you could you probably would have just rather Joel Embiid go against 3 guys than a wide open James Harden. To be honest,
we got an open shot. All you can ask for in this game is a well-run offensive play and an open shot.
Like, look, it's the smart basketball player. You have a double team come your way. Natural thing. Kick to a former MVP. But I swear to God, if I'm a Sixers fan, I'm like, I think I'd rather have Joel Embiid go against 3 guys than James Harden wide open in the clutch. I think I would.
I tell you what, and a lot of another thing is that you ever notice when they have games like this, they play for the win. They don't want to play overtime.
Oh, I don't want overtime.
Nobody wants overtime. So, look, you got an open shot, right? You got an open shot with a guy who's number 4 on the all-time list of 3-pointers. So,
yeah, but like, how many of those are buzzer beaters?
I mean, I don't know.
0.
He's number 4.
Yeah,
That got to mean something, huh? All right.
I mean, Reggie Miller's like, what, number 2? He's got no rings.
No, Reggie Miller is not.
Was he 3?
He might be 5. I think all those guys went. Yeah, because keep in mind, it wasn't like a.
I thought Steph passed Ray or Reggie.
It goes. Who's number 1? Steph is number 1. Steph passed Reggie Miller.
Did he pass Reggie or did he pass Ray?
He passed
We
Ray.
could Google
He passed Ray. He
I
passed
really-
Ray. He passed Ray because, well, here's what I know. I know all 3 of them were there when he broke the record.
Right.
So I'm guessing they were 2.
I'm looking at a list, and I don't even know if I want to read this to to Tobin because
Mhm.
number 3 on this list,
Yeah.
James Harden.
Oh, so he's number 3 now.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many of those with the game on the line?
See, like we don't know. See, there you go. But if I told you, see, because we have, like, you do it sometimes, but not all the time, because you will tell me all the time that these guys were 1 shot away from a finals,
Mhm.
and they shouldn't be playing like this, even though it's another year.
Mhm.
But you won't accept the fact that that's an open shot, and James Harden is number 3 on the all-time list.
Yeah, but the game's on the line.
But
Like, it might as well be a 4-point shot. Might as well be a shot he's never taken in his life. Because I know if the game's on the line and that guy has the ball in his hands, we win.
yeah.
Unless he's like somehow dupes the referee with a flop.
So
Which he tried, by the way.
I think, and you may be wrong about this.
Yeah.
Because I got to imagine that if you made that many threes, you had some game winners.
Maybe, but I haven't seen him.
Well, you don't watch. How much do you see James Harden play?
Enough. He's a pretty popular player.
And you don't think he's had any game
I
winners?
don't think so.
Marcos?
If you could bring it up, I mean, maybe theoretically you'll find one in the archive somewhere. But think about that. If you imagine if he had if you have the most 3-point makes, but only 1 game winner of all time, it has to be a buzzer beater too. None of this 6 seconds or less, nothing. All right, buzzer beater. Maybe he's got one. Maybe. Well, I doubt it. You look it up. We'll take a break. Those are our headlines.
Previously on
Tobin and Leroy.
Question. What? Are you putting them on notice?
No, they're not on notice. That's why
Then shut up! Go to break, because during this break, I'm going to kick Tobin's ass.
But if you didn't
So
say it,
if you wait.
Here with you on 560 WQAM. Leroy ordered a pizza bowl for lunch.
Everybody in a upright and rock and
Soft
position.
Let's get to some headlines here brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford? No, nobody?
We know.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
We know trucks. I got you, Tobin.
Wow, thanks, man.
Yep.
LeBron James is apparently going to miss several weeks with a foot injury, which is, if that happens, it's going to torpedo the Lakers' chances.
So is that
Pretty much.
He was saying, I felt it pop or something like that. That's something that was trending.
No, that was in the All-Star game. That wasn't here.
So the injury was in the All-Star game?
No.
Saying? Or him saying,
When he said, I
felt
heard it pop.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure that wasn't Giannis?
No. Wait. No, LeBron did it too. No, LeBron
I think LeBron
hurt his wrist, but this
that,
was his a game before, right?
No, I think it was the Mavs game.
The Mavs game
Yeah,
where he
left
said
the
I
Mavs
heard it
game,
pop,
where
but then he came
where
back.
they had the epic comeback. Yeah,
He
but
never
then,
left the game.
I know, but he left. Well, because he's LeBron. Like,
Is that his ability? Like when he came in the league, they're like, this guy's going to be the best dunker of all time. And then it was like, okay, he's the best.
yeah, he's like Wolverine.
passer.
Like for most of his career, he's like Wolverine. It's just even Wolverine at 38's got to have a couple weeks where he's got to sit out. If this was LeBron 2013, hey, he'd play tomorrow.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
You know, but yeah, he'd be able to come back and heal like crazy. But no, the report is he's feared to be out several weeks with a right foot injury, according to Woj. He's undergoing further testing to learn the full extent of the injury. So
Wow.
yeah, if he's out, I mean he's 38. He left the game with a noticeable limp, left the arena with a noticeable limp. Not great, Bob.
Not great at all.
And everybody was just talking about, hey, this Lakers team when they got Vanderbilt and their new role guys that maybe it was going to be something, but you don't have LeBron. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
What are we talking?
Isn't that amazing that at 38, can we think of another player in a sport that we say this guy's 38, but if we don't have him, we don't have a chance? Brady. That's it, right?
Yeah.
We won't even say that about Aaron Rodgers. He's only won one.
Yeah, I mean,
You're like you
if they lose him. By the way, like, what's going on with that Jets thing? Because like now they're going after Geno Smith and Daniel Jones. Like, what's the deal? So they're not getting
Geno
Derek Carr?
Smith?
Yeah.
The Geno Smith they already.
That's right.
Oh, they're idiots.
Why?
You can't. Listen,
He's good.
he's good. But you can't bring back Geno Smith.
You just can't as that team as principal.
Right.
Has that happened? Where's that happened?
I'll tell you where it happened for me. Everybody remembers Ernest Biner for the fumble.
Yep.
Then he got traded to Washington, won a Super Bowl, came back to Cleveland.
Huh.
That's the only one I can think of right offhand. But
Yeah, but
you
I mean,
got rid of Geno Smith
Yeah.
like it was garbage.
Yeah, like JT.
That's like, wait, what if
like
okay,
JT D Wade, they both came back to the Heat and
Wait.
Dolphins.
what about if Tua would have
I don't even think two is bad enough to qualify.
no. Let me tell
Okay.
Tua gets banged up.
Yep.
And they want to bring back Ryan Tannehill.
I don't
Because
I gotta be honest with
Ryan Tannehill was better than Geno
you. Yeah,
Smith
I don't
ever
even think
was.
he qualifies. Geno Smith was looked upon, laughed at as a bust.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
most famous for getting sucker punched by his own teammate.
that's why you can't bring him back.
It would be like,
It's a punchline.
yeah,
Pun intended.
yes, of course. No, I don't blame you.
But I'm just saying, like, what Geno Smith was in New York. I mean, that's like if what's his name? Josh Rosen ended up back in Arizona.
Right, that's a good one.
No chance.
Yeah, that's a good one.
No.
It can't
If
happen.
Carson Wentz.
If Carson went
Went
back to Philly,
Yeah.
which by the
No.
way, he got released yesterday.
Of course he
Yikes.
did.
XFL?
29.
Might
20.
as well.
Think about this. Lamar Jackson can't get a contract,
Mm-hmm.
but that dude got $30 million a year.
Sure did.
If he's worth $30 million a year, Lamar Jackson should get 60.
Yeah. I think that's a big part of Lamar's argument. It's like, look at what Russell Wilson got. What about me?
Right.
You know, what are we doing here?
So, yeah, I don't know. I did not
It is weird though. Like I couldn't imagine that.
no, and to go all wait. I thought he was staying in Seattle.
I just saw a thing today that said like they were gonna kick the tires on it because apparently the Derek Carr thing isn't like wrapped up. So they're looking at their
Here's what they
options.
do. Let me tell you what the game plan is, and let me tell you how these teams work. They work just like the players. So when they bring you in, they want you to sign right then and there. You don't. You say, I'm gonna go on other trips, right? So they say, okay, well, we're not gonna wait, right? To try to put more pressure on you. So that's where all these plethora of interviews come in. Is they may really want Derek Carr, but they want to show him that they have more options, so they don't get put in a situation where they got to pay either extreme dollars or they got to outbid somebody. And that's what all you're trying to avoid. See, that's the whole point of getting a guy when you bring him in and have him sign right then and there, is that there's no competition, so you don't have to go back and forth if he visits another team.
Mhm.
So you try to make the deal good enough so that's it. Whereas this whole Derek Carr thing, like, I mean, he kind of has the feel. You know who this reminds me of? When Carson Palmer went to Arizona. He went to Arizona, right? Arizona. Was it Carson Palmer went
Carson
there?
Palmer did go to Arizona.
Yeah.
Yes.
It has that feel.
I got you.
Like he was good with Cincinnati, but it just, it ended, and there was a lot of teams that wanted him because he could play and he was good. So that's where I think Derek Carr is. So I don't know.
According to Sports Illustrated, it says the Jets, who drafted Geno Smith in 2013, are reportedly exploring Geno and other options at QB per Sports Illustrated's Albert Breer. Breer says the Jets, who recently hosted Vegas quarterback Derek Carr for a meeting, are not set on the quarterback for next season. Could go in another number of different directions, including Aaron Rodgers, Ryan Tannehill, Daniel Jones, Geno Smith, and others. Geno is a free agent.
And you know what's hilarious about all this? No matter what they say, if Aaron Rodgers right now were to say, I'm
Trade me
going
to
to
New
the
York.
Jets,
Yeah.
then that's it.
Right.
It's over. I think that's being put in a bind more than the Derek Carr situation. That you sitting there thinking we're going to wait to see what the decision is for Aaron Rodgers. Because one, you're going to have this conversation over again next year.
Mm-hmm.
And where your team is, you have a young, talented football team. You need a guy to commit for at least 2 or 3 years. Derek Carr can do that. Geno Smith can do that. There's other options where you can commit to that. I would be more concerned with Geno Smith has proven that he can quarterback in that system. You see what I mean? That system in Seattle. So maybe Pete Carroll is a quarterback whisperer.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Geno, I'm only going if I'm getting like the bag from the Jets because I feel like I do feel like I've got a good thing going.
Right.
But I'm sure that Seattle has got it's an interesting thing because Seattle's probably looking at it if they don't probably think there's going to be that big of a market for him. Maybe.
And he's doing it so he can get his number up.
Yeah.
So he's going on visits. But you got to think Seattle's looking at it and say, the Jets are interested? All right. Like, I'm not taking that serious.
We'll take a quick break. 15 minutes of heat. Next.
wits.
All right. 15 minutes of heat here for you on 560 WQAM. Taking you up until 2 o'clock. You guys can get on the stream chat, Miami 560 WQAM on YouTube and Twitch. We're streaming live now. You guys can watch all 4 hours. Schmeeth and Schmolnick, he's chiming in for the first time today.
Oh, boy.
He says, Tobin treating a regular season game in February like it's the Eastern Conference Finals. Act like you've been there before, Peter Pan. Look, I was in a bad spot. 4 straight losses. And it's against the Sixers. I really like beating that team. I don't like their fans. I don't like that team. And Joel Embiid, God, he's so good, but man, he does stuff that annoys me. For example,
Everything he
falling
does
down.
annoys you.
Just falling down. You're the biggest person on the court, and he acts like a windsock. Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie, he annoys me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when he's getting away with stuff on Cody Zeller.
Oh, oh my God, Cody Zeller.
Bam-
He fighting his ass off. He's
Bam-
always on the floor.
Bam got pissed at Joel yesterday. He's like, because he got position and he definitely flopped. And like
And he
Crotty's
just
called him out.
stared at him.
And he's
He
just like,
stared at him.
hey, man. And Joel Embiid's like, what? Flopper.
Look,
Just flop.
we were discussing big no-nos in traffic.
Yeah. I'm not that's dicey
Yeah.
going on there.
I
A lot
mean,
of trust.
because that, first of all, that ain't a big moped. That ain't the big size, super size, bring a friend size. That is a solo, I'm doing Uber delivery
Yep.
type moped. And the friend in the back is bigger than the one in the front who is in flip-flops. Yeah, man.
What else we got?
Welcome to Florida.
RoboChart says Embiid and Harden, 2 most annoying players in the league. Agreed. I did miss PJ though yesterday. Seeing PJ, I was like, I miss that guy. Plays hard.
I mean, but guess what? I think Cody Zeller plays hard too, just taller.
Cody Zeller does play hard.
Yes.
He was humming, dude. He is intangibles. He is like when you drop intangibles and we talk about intangibles, Cody Zeller is the ideal.
Why does everybody? But see, I think of, and correct me if I'm wrong here, I might be jumping to some conclusions.
This is a safe place.
Safe place. When I think of intangibles, we thinking of big effort guy who makes a three.
I mean, it can be, but
Caruso,
also
so
you're thinking about
DiVincenzo?
you're thinking,
What's his name? DiVincenzo.
yeah, you're thinking more guards. Is that what you're going with?
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah. It's hard because normally, and this is my fault, that when I see Cody Zeller play, he's all over the place, and I'm like, I thought he was just like Adams or somebody that just get in the paint and block shots and get rebounds. But he's all over,
dude. I love it. I love it from him. He's definitely gotten a fan of me in 3 games. Don't blow it.
Oh wait, dejected Dolphin. New intangibles death lineup: Hero, Max, Martin, Love, and Zeller. Martin,
He doesn't count.
what are you doing? I didn't even realize till it. Hey man,
It was nice getting 3-pointers yesterday. I was like 4.
yes. Wait,
Did they say? I think did they
15 since December.
That's nuts.
So we went through all the football playoffs.
Yep,
Without making more than 15 threes.
that's right.
And that's why your record is what it is. It's unbelievable. Because guess what? You know what's amazing? Like, you think when the Heat make threes that the score is higher. It actually goes the other way. When they make threes, they play better on defense.
Yep, they dig in.
Right. And so, like, I'm glad to see it. What if that's the turnaround? I need to see. Hold on. First of all, no.
What?
Here's what we need to see. I need 3 out of 4 shooting 38 to 43% from 3.
Okay.
You can win. You can go far with that. If you shoot 40, I mean, they did something. They said something on TV last night. Teams that shoot over 40% from three during the game win 70% of the games.
Makes sense.
Well, that's why the Heat are where they are, because they shooting 28, 29.
I was so mad.
So maybe they turn around.
I'm glad you didn't read my text last night.
What?
I'm just glad you didn't.
Who shot?
He
I
went
know.
off.
Here, let
He
me tell
went
you. Hold on. Without knowing, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Right? Because I didn't read the text. In the first quarter, somebody shot a brick, and you have no patience.
This is a big game.
No, it's only the first quarter though.
You
Big
know
game
what?
to
He
me.
did mention bricks
Of course. What are you doing?
Yesterday was a
with
stand-up.
Max Strus.
Why? Here's the problem. He has one of those things that you had on your family's boat, because he jumps off the ship, but lands on the little thing and goes,
The little mat.
I'm going to just chill out here for a minute,
Yeah.
but just know I'm close to being in that water.
Well, technically, you are in the water. Like, there is water on top of the mat, so that's how close he is to the water.
But you, like, and every day, what do I beg him? Please be patient. Have some patience.
But you know what's
Let
the
him
worst
get
part?
it.
He said Max Strus was shooting bricks, right?
I said.
Then
Oh, no. You don't get to
Then-
say. Let me hear it.
at 9:03 p.m., this Max Strus, ... handsome.
You did, like, make what? You don't.
Then I
-1
responded and I said, you're not
for
allowed to say that
flip-floppery.
right now.
Right.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I had
Do you
theorized.
know how hard it is to be your friend?
Why?
Because you never listen to your first text. I don't respond to your first text because in an hour it'll change.
Max Strus was at 7:51 p.m. where he said that he was shooting bricks.
Yep. 9 o'clock.
Look at
An
that.
hour
Look
later.
at that.
I had theorized that Max Strus must have dated a witch and cheated on her, and that she had put a hex on him. That's the only explanation for these
A
bricks.
hex.
A hex.
Like voodoo.
Tobin's a fraud.
Like voodoo.
Yeah. I don't understand it. How did he go for like? But then all of a sudden he turned it around after that text, so it was good. Needed it.
He heard it.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a monster. I mean, yeah, 3-3-pointers, like, should be a routine day for Max Strus, but it was nice. I needed it. Oladipo too.
You don't let it play out though.
Oh, I've let it play out, dude. There's 20 games left. Oh, you're talking about that game particularly? I did not. But in fairness to me, 4-game losing streak, I was on edge. You weren't on edge yesterday, Marcos?
Yeah, no, definitely. Specifically towards the end, as I saw the momentum shifting, I think we went like 8 minutes without scoring a bucket. I was ready for the incoming TTL text. But then Jimmy Butler turned into Michael Jordan and pulled off the most miraculous shot, and I knew that was going to win.
I mean, like, I did notice that JFig didn't put my positive K-Love text. She didn't reveal that to you.
Because we were all confused about it. We're like,
what do you mean?
How does he?
No,
how do you
but
know?
you
Look at that.
sent
Look
so
how-
many texts.
1,
You
2,
have no
3,
idea.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 messages.
Yeah, nobody
Just
responded.
you. I was busy.
It was a little rude.
I was nervous.
Because here's how I look at all those
Okay,
texts.
LeBron
Because this is what I hear.
James.
This is what I hear. Bzz, bzz, little like a bzz. And I'm watching the game and I know what it's about. And I'm like, I'm not responding to those texts because in an hour, all those texts are not going to matter. And guess what? In an hour, none of those texts matter.
Well, I think because I don't want to tweet all the things that I think because it can get me in trouble.
No, you text them to us.
So I texted them to you
Because
guys.
he takes notes on our chat.
I need
That's
an
all.
outlet. That's true. That does help me.
I know.
Why? Can I just ask you a question? It's the first quarter. Nobody should have 12 texts in the first quarter. There's only certain places you can have big time text.
That was actually
in
all
the game.
within 1 hour.
Right.
7:59 it started, and then 8:59.
So here's the deal. One, we all are aware of third quarter.
Yeah.
So if third quarter is happening, we know texts are going to fly there.
Tyrese Maxey was like laxative yesterday.
The other thing is,
I mean, you felt like you were doing fine. Then Tyrese Maxey
-1.
just shows up. Woo! Snuck up on us.
They got he fouled out.
I know.
so
Solid.
but here's the other thing. if the Heat have a big lead and then all of a sudden lose it. But that never happened until like 2 minutes left to go in the game. And they never really had a big lead. It was always around 8 or 9, which kept you on the edge of your seats because anybody goes on a run, they could catch up. So there was really no reason with that game playing out to have 12 techs in the first hour of the game.
Well, he did.
They were winning.
He did mention Kevin Love's favorite meal.
You got to steal. Favorite meal is
Sure.
strip steak.
-1.
Why?
I'm so confused for a little bit.
Dude, that's what texting with him is.
No.
Like, if you see his in-game text, like, he'll be talking about somebody. Oh, this guy's a bum. This guy's a bum. Ooh,
Yeah,
Kevin
thankfully.
Love, favorite food, strip steak.
Yeah.
It just, like, he doesn't stop.
After that, he
No.
mentioned
No.
KFC.
You don't have to read the
I can
Tyler
read it,
Bam.
actually. You ready?
Yes.
Be nice if Bam and Tyler would actually show up. KFC Kentucky Fraud Chokers.
Whoa!
And wait.
Gunshots
-1.
and
wait,
weak
wait,
ass
fraud.
voters.
When we started the show,
Fraud.
Jimmy carrying these bums.
when we started the show,
Tobes
Whoa!
fraud.
oh, we had a
Kentucky
howl.
kids
Talk
are a
about
little big
Bam.
for their breach.
Talk about Bam. Woo! Woo!
I said to
No.
one of these guys, I said, Kentucky kids, a little too big for their britches today.
And then he said,
Fraud.
Oladipo.
That's where it turned.
Yep, that's where it turned.
After that Oladipo 3.
Fraud with good access.
You're unbelievable.
What?
And the worst thing is,
Hmm?
you think they would be as friendly to you if they had access to these texts?
I think they
No.
would.
And when you talk about boots on the ground, I mean boots on the ground. Jimmy, what's up? Bam. You Bam. K-Love, my favorite.
He knows. High expectations.
You know what he put? We back, baby.
That's of course. Hey, you,
Yeah.
after all those texts,
Yeah.
cannot finish that whole 2.5 hours of text with "We back, baby."
We back, baby.
That's why I said he
Hey.
cannot talk right now,
Right.
okay?
What is-
-1.
And then you get on me. You get on me when the show starts. Oh, that's a negative. Oh, what, really? I gotta put up with your negativity
Mhm.
for a 3-hour basketball game.
Probably.
Until the end, you go. Knew he wasn't gonna make that.
Oh, I
Not
knew he
by
wasn't gonna
any of
make
your
that.
other texts.
No, I knew he wasn't.
None of your other texts would. At what point did you know that he were going to win? Because according to your text, you never had faith they were going
After
to
the
win.
Jimmy up and under.
Okay, so you watched 3.5 quarters of basketball before you got to that point.
It was a tight game. It was a really good game back and forth. I didn't feel like it was in the bag, even with them having the lead. I know how. Have you watched the Heat team this year? Like, did you feel like at any point when the Heat were up 8, like they weren't going to be down 2? Like, we all know. We've all watched the Heat team this year. As soon as they went up 8, I'm like, oh, they'll be down 2. We all knew. But that doesn't mean they can't win. Why are you looking at me like that, Marco?
Someone called you Drew Barrymore. I think it's hilarious. They called you
Tobin is like Drew Barrymore in 51st Dates.
Yes.
Every day is a new day for him.
Yes.
Fair point.
It's unbelievable how what you put us through on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm glad the Heat don't play tonight.
Why?
I need a break.
I'll be boots on the ground tomorrow.
Like he says, you didn't respond to any of my texts. I'm like, by the time I look at my phone, it was like 13 texts. I'm like,
It's
wow,
a big game.
already?
Yeah.
It was like the end of the first quarter.
No, that was second quarter. I was driving back from jiu-jitsu in the fourth quarter. In the first quarter.
How'd that go?
Went great. Thanks for asking. Back after this. It's our Tua, 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 Tua. Tonga Vailoa. Not
Tua Tagovailoa.
A for effort. Dolphins quarterback.
Tua.
It's our Tua. It's our Tua.
Tua.
Tua, Tua, Tua. Tua, Tua, Tua. Chris Sims can go to hell. Tua Tagovailoa. Dolphins quarterback. Daddy loves you guys.
Our Tua with Tobin and Leroy.
Check the history of food.
Now, to the program, ladies and gentlemen. Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560 WQAM. Hey, listen, we've got a chance to go to the biggest weekend in metal music. Rockville is coming to Daytona Beach May 18th through the 21st.
Who's going to be there?
Oh, man, we're giving away
Me.
2 passes for the entire
you going?
weekend. Plus a camping pass for JFig.
Camping?
Yeah, dude,
Yeah, can you
camping.
guys give me a pass? Like,
There's no camping in Daytona?
You guys could see Tool,
You-
Slipknot, Avenged Sevenfold, Pantera, Bloodlust, Rob Zombie.
Bloodlust. That
Yeah, I
sounds
made
like
that up.
heavy metal.
He,
Huh?
I was gonna say
Did
right
you?
now he made that up.
Okay.
Liar!
I was listening for it.
Deception!
I was listening for what was it yesterday? Death Blow?
Yeah.
That was a good one. Bloodlust.
I say, wasn't that a movie? Death Wish or
Yeah,
something?
it sounds like a good band.
Pretty close.
Just saying. Anyway,
I listened to them.
you guys can check that all out. If you guys want to enter this contest, here's what you got to do. Go to the Odyssey app, you log in, you listen to WQAM, or go to WQAM.com and listen. You get 1 entry for every hour that you listen. The more you listen, the more chances you have to win. Rockville on Daytona Beach. Just listen and pile up those chances. Those tickets courtesy of Rockville. I just like saying Rockville.
Why
They
you
had
do
a
that?
great
Coming
lineup
at ya.
2020.
Coming at you,
Did they?
Rockville.
Did you go in 2020?
No, because I was gonna go
COVID.
for 2020, and then COVID happened, and then they canceled everything.
Wow.
And then they were gonna use that same lineup for the next year, but then the artists started dropping out.
Mm.
And yeah, I was very
You never know
disappointed.
what's going to happen at
Rockville. Wish you could kind of be like a rock DJ, just talking sports sometimes. You know, that's how it'd
Yes.
be. Miami Heat get the let out coming at you right now. Heat victory over the Sixers. Rockville.
nice.
Hey, give us some weather from the Demesman and Dover Law Firm. Your accidentattorneys.com. Free consultations 24/7. Call them at 866-954-MORE.
I got to tell you, it is a warm day for this time of year. We're slightly above our averages, but not a cloud in the sky, which means the humidity's down. Winds out of the east. Let me see which way. Out of the west. Sorry, winds out of the west. I saw planes coming from left to right at about 10 miles an hour. And it's a toasty 83 degrees. It was like 80 when I got up this morning. So it's got to be like 83, 84 degrees.
Let's get the headlines here. Brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Supercenter. Why buy
Well
your
done.
truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
This truck currently has
Let's get
some
my
garbage.
We have no trucks. But here's the problem. My other truck is currently
It's loaded.
doing bulk pickup.
Yeah. There you go.
You play with words, I play with trucks.
I like it.
My toys.
You know, the Bills, you see this? Leslie Frazier is stepping away for a year, apparently. Their defensive coordinator.
Why?
It just says he's taking a year off from coaching, plans to return in 2024. The team did not announce a replacement.
Okay.
Didn't really give a reason for why he's leaving.
I hope
but-
it's not health related.
I hope it's not either.
That usually is what happens, that you get so consumed by what you're doing that either somebody in your family or you need a break to get healthy.
Mhm.
So I wish him the best. I met him a couple of times. Good dude. He's a defensive guru. Yes. So we'll see. That's how. But here's the deal. The reason why football is so hard, and the reason why you have to appreciate teams that are consistently competitive and that always compete for championships is that every year things change and you don't never know what impact that change is going to have. So you're going to have players that go get more money.
Yeah.
You're going to have players that you have to get rid of because of contracts. You're going to have coaches leave to go get head coaching jobs.
Yep.
You're going to have coaches that leave for whatever reason, get older. And it's constantly changing. And so you hope that you can maintain the same things that you did in years past. But the problem is from year to year, you really don't know.
I feel like the Dolphins got to pounce this year, man. I really do.
I
feel like it's
here,
such a critical year to get past this Bills team. They feel they feel a little vulnerable.
Here, the most important thing is you have to be honest with what positions you need to shore up, and you go about it accordingly. Okay. Don't, after watching the film and evaluating all the players, don't come back with with a theory that, oh, this guy struggled last year, but he's young, he's going to get better. No, you improved that position because your window is not as great as you think, because I think you have to make a run in the next 2 years.
This is what I think. I feel like with the Bills, right? They're very much like the Sixers. Everybody keeps saying, oh, this is going to be the year.
Flowers every year.
Flowers every year. I don't know. This was the year everybody was picking them to go to the Super Bowl, and they needed every break to go their way to beat a Dolphins team that had Skylar Thompson on the road. Everything to go their way to make that happen.
I mean, we can say the same thing about Kansas City. They won the championship.
No, not the same.
Kansas City squeaked by every team in the playoffs.
Not a team that had the 7th round draft pick as their QB.
I mean, Jacksonville. Now all of a sudden you giving Jacksonville credit?
You did?
I always did.
So what are you comparing them to Skylar Thompson?
No,
for?
but I'm saying that, wait a minute. They barely squeaked by Jacksonville. They barely squeaked by the next year and the next week, and they barely won the Super Bowl. All wins, and they won the championship.
Yeah, okay, but they're okay, but you want to know something? At least they've won. All right, the Bills, they do nothing, been nothing.
Yeah, but again, anytime you put yourself in that situation, one great or one bad play could make you a loser.
If you are some juggernaut and a wounded division rival rolls into your building and you
Kansas City did the same thing, a juggernaut.
They've won before.
But what does that have to do with their stuff? So you're assuming they should win.
You get the respect of a defending champion. They
sure.
Here's my problem. The Bills are treated like there's some kind of dynastic team, and they're not.
They're good. They're
good.
Here, there's been a lot of teams that have been really, really good, but have to learn how to get over that hump.
Well, their over the hump was Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen fighting each other as the season ended. Yeah, that goes.
They'll be fine.
We'll see.
Why do you don't hold on?
Little crack in the marriage.
You don't think
I've never seen Tua
that
and
players
Tyreek Hill do that. Never seen Tua and Waddle do that.
Okay, dude. If they play together long enough, it will happen.
We'll see. I don't think so.
Really?
Nah. Everybody loves Tua. Josh Allen.
That doesn't
looks like a bit of a crybaby.
But wait. Everybody loving Tua. And what I am saying to you, or what happened between Stephon Diggs and what happened between Josh Allen, is two different things. Stephon Diggs could probably still love Josh Allen. It don't mean that when you get into a situation in the game,
he can say he loves Josh Allen, but when the chips are down, we see how he really feels.
He wants to win.
He doesn't think Josh Allen can do that.
He's the primary wide receiver and was getting no balls.
Tua would never do that to Tyreek Hill.
You mean Tyreek Hill would never do that to Tua?
It's
quite possible that the defense could take you out of the game and the quarterback reading something else.
Nobody takes away the cheetah.
Dude, can I just tell you, sometimes I might as well have I can have a better conversation with this Dasani bottle.
That's not fair.
So, hey, Dasani, 100% recycled bottle. Purified water. Minerals added for taste.
Why is it yellow? What are you, Juan Manuel Marquez drinking your own urine?
No,
God.
What?
Well, he did that.
It's this.
Well, questionable color, my friend.
Also,
He
Dasani
always-
by itself,
He always
questionable.
does it.
Looks like he just had asparagus.
Oh my god,
Ooh.
that's gonna affect the way it tastes now for the rest of the day. I promise.
No, because now I can't drink it.
Yeah,
No.
there you go.
I hate you. like, you know what? I tell my wife this all the time. I'd be so happy if it wasn't for people. like I was enjoying my
You
drink.
know what? Now that I look at it,
You're the one who compared me to a
pretty
plastic water
questionable
bottle.
color.
I know because look, I'm like, so Dasani, what do you think?
I think I look like pee.
So, but no, here's the deal. Like, you make it sound like teams don't argue all the time. It happens a lot. It happens a lot. When you're in the biggest game of the year and you're the star receiver, you think Cheetah wouldn't say something to somebody if we get in the third and fourth quarter of a big game and he don't have any catches?
I don't know.
You do know.
I mean, I didn't like that he flirted with that Heisman winner. But I don't think he would. I know Waddle wouldn't.
No, because Waddle went to school with him.
Yeah.
So he knows Tua. He can go and talk to Tua in a different way. Come on, man.
What?
It happens. It happens. Like, football is like, you have a lot
I'm
of
not saying
moving-
they're not good. Like, look, they're a good team. I just think that they're a little overblown. All right. They got filled up with a bunch of hot air, and now I think they're a little vulnerable.
You know, we had that before down here, right?
Who?
With LeBron, D. Wade, and Bosh, where everybody said they would win 75 games and stuff like
LeBron
that.
did.
Huh?
I mean, LeBron did.
What do you mean LeBron did?
LeBron came out the first press conference and said they were going to win 8 championships.
Okay. But again.
Well, he did. I mean,
And
you say people, he did.
No, but I'm saying they cry. I mean, was not everybody crowning them?
Yeah.
Before they played a game?
That's true.
It happens. It happens in sports.
That
They
being
won
said,
two. They won 2 though.
That being said, they did win by year 2. I mean, if we were on
Right.
if we were on the Bills level, like, you know.
So this is the second year. Is this the second or third year with Stephon Diggs?
I think it's the third year.
Third year?
Fourth? It's been there a while.
Is he?
Yeah.
But here's what I would say. That I never make this assumption. Just because they were there last year, they'll be here the following year. Things happen. So when you say the Dolphins, have a chance.
This would be his
Absolutely.
fourth year. He's been there 3 seasons.
Absolutely. Absolutely, the Dolphins have a chance. They've already proven they can beat Buffalo.
Yeah.
Now
These are things-
it'll be a shame because we made this assumption too. And this is why I know this. We were 15-1, right? We lost in the championship game, and we're like, we'll be back.
No,
right?
I just
and
think-
then we ran into a team that nobody thought was going to be, and that's the greatest show on turf.
I just think that the thing with me with Buffalo is they were, for the longest time this year, they were the Super Bowl favorite. Okay.
And
odds makers
rightfully so.
Odds makers said that
Rightfully
they were.
so.
They have played the Dolphins on 3 very different circumstances, and the margin is that close.
Right.
It's super
No,
thin.
but
and I
again-
feel like it's treated like it's a gulf, and it's not.
No, it's not. It's not. It is not. It is not. You best believe everybody is paying attention to that. As to get an idea of, hold on, we can't just give these flowers to Buffalo because there's a couple of teams that gave them a run for their money. Miami, let's not even talk about the Jets, who think if they get a quarterback, they can contend.
Yeah, I think it's a tough division.
The only team that you can pretty much say is Boston. And
I hate them.
right. But I'm just saying, like, their quarterback doesn't have the same feel as the other 3 quarterbacks in the division or whoever
the
Jets get. Because of all the names they talk about, including Geno Smith, they'll be higher than where the Patriots are.
I agree.
Now, that doesn't mean that they're going to finish
No,
there.
look, the Patriots still had a decent record with you know,
right,
with a coordinator and quarterback who hate each other, and a quarterback who looked like he took a huge step back this year, and
right.
not a lot of weapons.
And the thing is that The Patriots could get away with that with Tom Brady. But if you look around the league, every quarterback besides Patrick Mahomes. All right.
Tobin pulling a Leroy right now?
Wow.
This is a classic
Wow.
You just
Wow.
left me
Yeah,
mid
that's- I guess.
sentence.
You do it.
It's true. You do it.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I don't know what the thing that drives me crazy about Tobin now
Yep.
that he's not here
All right.
Mm-hmm.
is that he does this thing in sports where he thinks yesterday's play means that's what tomorrow's play is going to be. And if we all know too well with the Heat, we know all too well with the Dolphins that tomorrow is a new day. The next year is a new day, and you can't just think you're going to add on because other teams are trying to get better. You know, they're fixing their deficiencies also. So, well, I do think Buffalo will still be considered the best in this division. I don't think that they're as dominant as they were in the last recent years where you can just chalk it up to Buffalo winning the division because it's not like that anymore.
Who's winning the division next year, Leroy? Call it.
Can I wait till after the draft?
Oh, man, what?
The reason why I say that is this.
So that wouldn't be a hot take then. That's
No,
an educated
well,
guess.
because the reason I want to say is this. I want to see who takes care of their deficiencies. I want to see if the Dolphins, what moves they make defensively with the new coach, with Fangs, what route they go as far as defense. You know they got one of the best front four in the division.
Yep.
If not in the league. Those front four guys can get after it. But I think at times they got beat schematically because they weren't doing, the things that they could do best. So I want to see after the draft, I want to see if the Dolphins get a linebacker. I want to see what they do at running back and go from there. They're going to have to get a tight end because you can't just put tight ends in the line of block. You're going to need somebody who can catch the ball. So I'll see. Oh, let's see.
Nice try getting him to play. That's a win. That's a lot.
Nah,
No.
I almost got him.
I'm never going to play. It's the dumbest game ever.
I almost got him.
It's the dumbest game ever. Now, if you ask me, what do I think the Dolphins' record will be?
Yes.
I can give you that because I think how good they are.
Pizza time. Back after this.
Here's what we got today. The Panthers are up in Tampa.
We can top it. My producer Marcos. Well, let's see if we can top it. My producer Marcos is not the biggest baseball fan in the world, but he has a couple proposals he'd like to go your way to see if maybe you would like them. Marcos, the floor is yours. What would you like to get past the see if maybe you could get to a meeting of Raul Ibanez? Maybe he could present this.
I appreciate that, Raul. I know you and the people over there at field operations do a great job. So this is no disrespect. It's just things that I'm observing. All right. Get rid of the tag, introduce the flag. What do you think of that one?
Get rid of the tag, introduce the flag.
All right, you don't need a ball for sure. You don't need a ball to tag someone out. If everyone's wearing the flag, if you pull the flag, he's out.
Oh my goodness. What are you doing?
You're wasting this man's
That's
time.
fine. We'll shelf that one. We'll shelf that one.
You shelf it.
That's interesting.
All right, cool. What is the one thing that changed basketball? Everyone knows recently, in your opinion.
3-point shot.
The 3-point shot, correct.
3-point shot.
Develop a 3-point shot. Put a hoop in the outfield. If you make it in there, 3 points. But the home team decides where the hoop goes because it's not like a strength thing. It's a skill thing.
I want to apologize in advance for wasting your time. I'm more than
Don't
sure.
worry about it. Don't worry. I got one.
What if there was in the stadium, almost like a la home run derby, like
Yeah.
a bonus place where you could hit it
Now we're
into the
thinking.
stadium?
Yeah.
I think that would be kind of cool.
All right. You know, we're still.
What are
we're
you
still
guys doing?
spitballing. Okay, last one.
You
last
know,
one, I promise.
baseball is probably the most traditional sport we have in our country, and you
Throw it
guys
out
are
there,
making
Leroy.
it Mickey
Throwing
Mouse.
it out there, man.
No.
All right.
You
Look,
got anything else for Raul before he hangs up on us?
this is the last one, Raul.
I'm
Go
I want
ahead.
you guys to know that I am listening. I'm actively listening and intently listening. I'm just at a loss for words.
All right. Speechless. He's impressed. Okay.
Yes,
I like
exactly.
This, all right? The
That's
last
what you got
one-
out of that.
Yeah, for sure. This one could be great. And I don't want anything crazy, you know. Let's not get crazy with it. But I think every player, like a power-up, you know, you play video games, they have different power-ups. One banned substance a game. You're allowed to use it one time in the game, you know, maybe a little grease on the ball. When do I use this? You know, just like, when do I use this? You know, do I use
They
it?
did used to have the spitball, Raul. Like maybe one
Spitball.
time, one guy gets a banned substance. They're always
Wait,
stripping these guys down, but if he gets to take it out at any point for one pitch,
Come
Raul,
on.
I apologize. Do you realize we are now patting down pitchers when they leave the mound and you want to go
Yeah.
back?
just once.
Just once.
Yeah. Thank you guys for your thoughtful suggestions. We'll probably leave those in the suggestion box,
All
but
right, all
thank
right.
you for sharing.
You know, can't win them all.
We appreciate your time, Raul. Thanks for having some fun
Thanks,
with us.
Raul.
We do genuinely like all these rule changes this year. We're excited for the season. We definitely got amped up for it being at Jupiter this week with the Marlins. So thanks for giving us some time this morning. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560 WQAM.
6 years of buzzer beaters.
What about 6 years of buzzer beaters?
James
Yeah, I
Harden.
did see that. But hold on, is it game-winning buzzer beaters? I
He
didn't
doesn't
watch
have
the
6
video.
years worth of buzzer beaters.
Yeah. He's been shooting a long time.
6 years of buzzer beaters.
What does that mean?
Let me mean,
How many are there?
I don't know. Let me click on it. I'll see.
All right.
Listen. Oh, wait. Hold
The
on.
volume. Man.
There we
Looks
go.
like you've been here before.
Jeez.
Oh, no, that's not. That I'm looking at the first one. That's second half.
Oh, so it's just buzzer beaters of like buzzer beater at the end of a quarter?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Get outta
game
here.
Winners, you know.
Shame on you, Dade South. You sent me propaganda.
Hold on. Oh, no, this is third quarter.
I'm sure he didn't watch it, though. I saw the same thing, you know. I was like,
Yeah,
ah,
listen,
you
I'm
know.
sure there's nobody I'd probably love taking a shot at the end of the third quarter more than James Harden, except Goran Dragic. Man, he was really good at that.
He was.
End of the third quarter buzzer, Goran was king.
Tyler's a halftime king. I feel like he hit a couple of those.
You know who else is pretty? Gabe Vincent. He hit some bad, ridiculous.
This dude loves playing against Philly.
Yeah, he does.
Loves playing against
Oh,
Philly.
this is the end of the game. Oh, they just showed a breakaway. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, so you're seeing my point, yeah? Even in YouTube, when they can splice together anything they want, they can't find enough James Harden buzzer beaters.
Wait, they really showed a buzzer beater.
Mhm.
They were down by 4. He made a 3.
See? You see my point? Look, I get it. He's very talented. But if it's the end of the game, I'm feeling a little better. If I am Sixers fan or I'm Doc Rivers in that spot, take on two guys.
So
Joel.
who's the best at that
who's the
in
best
the
at
league right now?
Dame?
Bet you it's LeBron.
Most buzzer beaters?
Yeah.
Maybe. Played a long time. But look it up.
No, I'm just. I know that we always tend to.
I think wasn't
LeBron was like the best in the league ever.
no buzzer
But-
beaters.
Buzzer beaters.
I
Like
feel like it's Dame.
really?
I think it's Dame.
Right.
I mean, Dame's got he's got 2 playoff enders.
I found one James Harden buzzer beater victory during a regular season game in 2015.
Who was it against?
The Suns.
They sucked back then.
They did.
Wow.
They
Who
did.
cares? Who cares?
Devin Booker's rookie year.
I don't
Terrible
know-
team.
they have Isaiah Thomas and Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know
that
who
doesn't
this guy is. I don't know who this guy is.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, I don't know who's out there.
Dade
Right
South says I did not do the research. At least you admit it. It's like, damn, thought I boxed Tobin in. I'm telling you, like, look, he's got to want him in the clutch. There's nothing wrong. Hey, great regular season player. He's like Aaron Rodgers, except Aaron Rodgers won a championship.
I mean,
Very talented, dude. He does things that marvel me. A lot of stuff he does is boring, but like when he crossed up Vic yesterday, that's Vic, dude. How many people do that to Vic?
yeah.
I was like, Jesus. But he didn't do it to Bam. DPOY. Didn't do it to him. You guys can text the show 305-567-0560. Text on the ticket. Driven by Kendall Toyota and West Kendall Toyota. Everybody enjoying their lunch? My debt is paid.
Oh man,
Yes.
It's
super
real
good.
I feel like
yummy.
you guys let me off easy. I gotta be honest
Delicious.
with you.
I don't know. I mean, I won. So
We
I
were
don't care.
waiting for it.
Wow.
I tried that Alfredo pizza from Papa John's.
Yep.
Why would
Not
you
bad.
order an Alfredo pizza?
Because our total of the original total with only the 2 pizzas,
Yeah.
and your pizza bowl was like $30 with Heat win.
Nice.
So I felt like that wasn't paying the bet. I had to get it over
Mm.
45.
That's nice of you.
So that's why.
But
That's
still,
nice
though,
of
4 specialty pizzas. I lost count. Not good at math. 3, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
For like $40
So-
or something like that.
Well, technically, yeah, but that's only
You know
with
what
the
would
Heat
make
win.
this taste
Yeah,
even better?
Bread.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look, good for you. You're doing a good thing for Lent, and
Yeah.
I admire your dedication.
Dude, you
not
don't
understanding
understand.
it though.
Me and sandwiches,
I know you love sandwiches.
Hmm.
man.
Can you do that though? Is that really like you just went on a diet for Lent? I'm not sure that counts though. Like I know you love bread.
So what
but
if
you
I
also-
told you?
Yeah.
For Lent, Marcos, you have to give up all sweets.
Okay,
You say it's a diet, but it's really hard.
that
dude.
is hard for sure. I
I'm
understand.
doing that
Yeah.
too.
You're doing
Bread
that
and
too?
sweets. Bread and sweets.
Yeah, he's just torturing himself.
Yeah, you're an
No, I'm
animal.
not.
What is, yeah, you
The only
what?
thing that I missed Valentine's Russian roulette.
What?
So
I'm just looking at Schmeathan who just
once
says,
a year, we go the day after Thanksgiving
just read it.
and buy the biggest.
He's not far off. Schmeathan Schmolnick says Tobin looks like an Alfredo pizza.
Point for Twitcher.
So we go the day after Thanksgiving, and I get the biggest box of Valentine's candy, the biggest heart that has all of the nasties. You know what the nasties are: the cream sickle, the white vanilla, and here's the one that's the worst:
the cherry strawberry.
the one with that cherry suspended in the juice. Oh, that's terrible. So we get those and we play. We go around, and you get to pick one for the person next to you, and they got to eat it. And we do that. We did it every year, but this year we got, so we got to wait. So we just put them in the freezer.
Texter writes in, no, not everybody likes Tua's sorry ass.
Wow,
Tua sucks.
Wow. Jeez.
Huh.
Same guy.
So,
F Tua.
So wait.
Wow.
So
Ryan Fitzpatrick said that.
Yeah, why is Ryan Fitzpatrick listening to the
Mr.
show?
F Tua, go look at his numbers. Go look at where they compare to other quarterbacks in the league, and tell me, who would you rather have? What other quarterback could you get right now that would put up better numbers than Tua? And we'll have a talk.
Yeah, Ryan.
We'll have a talk. I don't mind people not thinking that, but you're not basing it off of numbers. You're not basing it off of facts. You just don't like Tua because of what you heard or whatever. But go tell me that there's another quarterback that you can get that would be better than Tua, and I'll listen. Derek Carr? Aaron Rodgers for the year in the ayahuasca? Huh?
You got to account for the ayahuasca.
Because in a year, you're going to have this same problem again. And guess what? Aaron Rodgers ain't Tom Brady. So if Aaron Rodgers come back here, you just the same minus 50 million?
There's only one person.
You're just as close to winning the championship as you are with Tua.
There's only one person I'll have the conversation about, and
Who's
it's
that?
Lamar Jackson. That's it. And
I
get it. You got to pay him $200 million.
That's not even why.
That's the only person I have the conversation about.
That's not even why. This whole offense is based on getting rid of the ball quick and being accurate. The two things that Lamar Jackson isn't. And I get you could probably set up an offense around him.
I trust Mike McDaniel.
But here's the deal. At some point, going to get to getting rid of the ball quick and being accurate.
It's just if you're going to tell me I'm getting rid of the quarterback, who I think is good, I get the injury concerns. I think they're fair. But if you're going to do it, it has to be for a star in his prime. And Derek Carr's not.
Right.
Derek Carr's not a star. Aaron Rodgers is old.
Here's the interesting thing. I mean, do people realize that I think Tua's missed less games than Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, Lamar's missed a lot of time over the last couple of years.
So, again, having that conversation, I'll hear it, but let me hear it with some facts.
Yep.
And right now, there aren't any facts that you could give me that would say that any of the available quarterbacks that you replace Tua with would be better.
St. Louis Battlehawks. 3-time BCS national champion. AJ McCarron joins First Take.
I'm not gonna lie, he's been getting a lot of publicity because he wanted to play closer to his sons.
Did he?
And it's this
he didn't want to be on an NFL roster? Because he was on an NFL roster not too long ago.
Yeah, he denied it because he wanted to play in front of his sons in wherever that.
So he wanted to play, just didn't want to sit on his ass.
Exactly. And now they're 2-0. So everyone is like, this is the story of the XFL.
Well, listen, they need something.
Yeah. Well, good luck with that.
Good luck, AJ.
Yeah.
And maybe you'll have creepy Brett Musburger call one of your games again.
Jeez. The owner of the league, under no circumstances, should be wearing a jersey.
Come on, man.
I'm just telling you.
Marketing.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
I think they got it all wrong, though, man. And I think they need to go to scripted football.
Really?
I think if they want to sell, I need the ref to curse out the
so you want it to be just wrestling
drama.
but football.
Yeah, I want a lot of drama. I want there to be things that would never happen in a normal game.
Take a quick break. Damage is
I'll
done.
tell you what
happened.
never happened in a normal game. AJ McCarron is a quarterback.
Point for Leroy.
I sing the song because I love the man. I know that some of you don't understand.
All right. Time to get to our favorite Tuesday game. The damage is done, my friend. Go around the room, say where the damage has been done. You guys get the game at this point. If you don't, welcome aboard. All right, we're streaming live, Miami 560 WQAM on YouTube. New bells and whistles every single day. Shout out to JFig and Marcos for all the work they're putting into it. They are doing a fantastic job keeping our degenerates who are in the
Kudos
chat.
to them, because I know I can never do it.
Yeah, so we appreciate you guys.
So I'm more than just a stool pitching? Is that?
Let's not push it.
I don't know, but I
All
question. I question. There's a couple of things that you guys do that I question. One, this dude loves apple juice.
He does.
He loves apple juice. And
I noticed, by the way, you got rid of your food coloring in your water.
I had to. You
Look at the apple juice go.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, in fairness, this apple juice doesn't look that appealing.
Doesn't look that appealing anymore.
It is what it is.
Apple juice is delicious, though.
Those in certain, like,
You ever had those ones in the glass? Oh, what are those called? Those are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like cold apple juice, but think about this. Apple juice, the only juice you can't mix with liquor.
Huh.
You know what?
You know what? We'll try it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Challenge accepted.
I mean, think about it.
Hey,
Think of all the other juices.
Your boy's got a couple of things at home, and I can go get some apple juice. We could try this out.
Think about it.
Cocaine bear.
Challenge is accepted here.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
I'm thinking. We got grapefruit juice. Yep. Orange juice. Yep. Pineapple juice. Yep. Cranberry juice. Yep. Grape juice. Yep. Transfusion. You know what transfusion
says
is?
The apple
It's-
martini. You idiot.
No, they don't use apple
That's not
juice.
really apple juice.
They
That's like
use
flavoring,
apple.
sour
They
apple
use,
flavor.
they use sour
Yeah,
apple.
Schmeathen.
Like what is it called?
They do like they have done like
liqueur.
you see the new Conor McGregor proper 12 with the apple.
Yes.
They're trying to do like the crown apple thing.
Yeah. No.
Proper number 12 with an apple. That's
not.
What's up with his teeth, huh?
But think about it. A transfusion is grape juice, ginger ale.
Isn't that what you drank that day?
Yeah. Grape juice, ginger ale, and vodka. It's called a transfusion.
You know what's really good?
What is up with his teeth?
Whiskey.
Not that whiskey I had for Super Bowl. Tastes
all right.
like cigarettes.
Here's what I got for its damage. All right. It's been 2 weeks now. And still, I don't believe, as far as I haven't seen anybody report on this. If there's been a Slater scoops on it, I apologize. But where the hell is the justice for this rat bastard who attacked Victor E. Rat?
Wow, it did kind of go
Because
away,
tonight, the Florida Panthers visit the Tampa Bay Lightning. Whoa!
Which reminds me,
And
I
I'm
gotta leave the
not-
show early so I can go
I'm
drive to
not an
Tampa.
I'm not an advocate of violence, but maybe the old murderer is going to go over here and give something to Thunderbug.
Yeah.
Thunderbug.
Yeah. Mascot, Thunderbug.
Thunderbug.
I think it's Thunderbug.
We're gonna drown it in some apple juice.
Doesn't really make a lot of sense. Why don't you just go Lightning Bug? But I think it's Thunderbug.
Yeah.
You're going. Hey, let me tell you something, Thunderbug.
Mm-hmm.
But watch out.
Yeah.
With all your pupils that you got there, seeing in the directions that insects would see in.
Yeah.
Well, I got to tell you something. You're not going to see the murderer coming. You think Washington saw it coming? Woo! Look at him now. Dead. And that parrot she took out of the prom. Yeah.
Didn't.
We haven't forgotten.
Homecoming.
Not even.
Yeah.
Senior breakfast, and it was alive.
I
Thank
don't
you
think it
very
was.
much.
It looked pretty dead.
A lot of events.
I mean, what bird? First of all, that was a huge bird. And why was it taking a nap?
It was in Parrot Jungle, guys.
A nap.
You think they would allow that there? Absolutely not.
You
Permanent
probably
sleep.
I'm going to the bird.
But anyway, even if we do get
in the sky.
even if we do get justice tonight, the damage is done, my friend. I'm upset that this even happened to our favorite secondary mascot. And
Still mad.
And the Tampa Bay. I'll tell you one thing. You know who's going to get payback tonight? Radko Gudas on Kucherov. Yeah, who's going to get it? You better watch yourself, Kucherov.
That's right.
What do you got, man?
Fired
My
up.
damage is done.
Uh-oh.
Is you.
Damage is done, my friend.
I knew it.
I am sick and tired of sitting down to enjoy a Heat game, and you start hosing every player down before the first quarter is up, only to praise them in the second half.
Yeah.
Too late. You can't be on both sides already.
It's like you've never watched sports before.
You know, I just have a little patience.
Oh, that's okay, dude. You're like the Dalai Lama of sports. Oh, we'll see what happens. That's you. I'm not
No,
that.
And I'm you.
Sideways.
The game is 48 minutes.
Yeah, and
if somebody misses a shot, we don't need to text, oh boy, here comes Brick City again, and the score is 4-2. Like, pace yourself.
I didn't start till the second quarter yesterday.
Dude, before halftime, I had to go charge my phone because the little light on my phone was blinking so much. Notifications.
You're lucky you ignored
all
it, Leroy.
from you. Ugh.
I won't do it tomorrow. I'll be at the game, boots on the ground.
No, you will. But here's what's amazing. When you're at home, you get 1,000 texts about the game before halftime. When you're at the game, we get 1,000 texts before the game that have nothing to do with the game.
I'm just doing what my eyes, saying what my eyes see. Boots on the ground is for.
You're there for basketball purposes. Give us an idea who looks good, who's starting.
That's right.
No. We get the text of who's there, who they talking to, why are they friends, look at this meatball, look at what he's doing. Nothing about the game.
But how else would I know if Floyd Mayweather's wearing heels or not?
Yeah. Who's going to tell you? Who's going to tell you whether or not Mike McDaniel wore his jersey backwards to take selfies with fans?
Right? Other than that, I thought previously he was wearing it forward.
You think Ira's going to tell you that?
Jersey.
Ira would never tell you that.
Yeah, you think
That
you-
was good information.
Yeah,
though.
you
I
think
like
Anthony
that.
Chang's going to tell you whether or not Mike McDaniel is vibing?
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to tell you this stuff at a Heat game?
Yeah. I just
Old
know he was
Tobes.
there. Was he vibing?
Yeah,
I don't know.
he was vibing.
Nice.
I agree. Breadless pizza isn't pizza.
It's really
The
not.
damage is done.
That made me sad. That was
you
damage done for
ruined
me today.
pizza
That really
for
made me
us.
The
sad.
damage is done, my friend.
I would have gotten something else that wasn't like bread. We didn't have to do pizza. I would have gotten you anything you
no,
wanted
that's
for
fine.
lunch.
They got chicken.
I would have gotten you at least a burger without a bun or something.
No.
With lettuce.
Yeah.
I figured, here's the thing.
Use my code.
Not for nothing.
Hmm?
Your boy over here been hosing down some beef. On Sunday, I went to Fuddruckers and got the whole hamburger without the bun.
Well, that's not a hamburger. That's like a.
I
That's
think the best part about that place is the buns.
having that without a having a Fuddruckers burger.
I like
without
the
a
Fuddruckers.
bun,
You can put all the stuff you want on
I
it.
don't really
Yeah.
care about
It's-
that
it's like
place,
a-
but I do like the buns.
That's so much meat. That's like a meat continent.
So no, it wasn't too bad. I enjoyed it.
Oh, I'm sure it was
right?
tasty.
And then yesterday, you want to talk about these steaks I put on the grill?
Good.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
you went to the fancy supermarket. Yeah.
I went to. I know. I like the steaks at Whole Foods, right? I like those. I go to Broward Meat Fish, but I've never had the steaks there, so I'm a little unsure. But I want to get one of those flat grills.
Can I ask you something? And don't laugh at me. Are Whole Foods and Fresh Market the same thing?
No.
Why is there not copyright infringement?
What do you mean?
Wow, wait,
they're
what?
samesies.
No, they're not.
Yeah, for sure.
They're samesies.
Wait, so what about Trader Joe's?
Trader Joe's a little different. They got their own thing going on, which
Here.
is why I
Let me
respect
tell
Trader
you,
Joe's.
No.
The damage
I
is
don't-
done to my wallet. I went to the first
Whoa,
time I
whoa.
went
Yes.
to Trader Joe's was last week.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is
really?
good.
I love it.
Yeah, Trader
love
Joe's.
it.
I
is
don't
good.
like.
No.
I don't like. See,
I'm never gonna go.
here's what
It's amazing.
Too
here's
far.
what I think about food, right? If I'm getting meat or fish or something like that, I need to know it's fresh.
Mhm.
And when I see those individually sealed items, like that's a loss to me. So I like to go somewhere where I can
Give it
say,
a whirl.
"Give me that one.
I'm telling
Give me
you.
that one."
JFig, what do you got for damage?
I just told you, Trader Joe's.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah. There it goes.
All right, Marcos.
Well, this is for Trader Joe's.
The damage is done, my
And
friend.
my damage goes to I think this is a mixture of Giannis and KD. As you can see on the TV behind you, Giannis recently made a television appearance. And of course, they have him write certain jokes and stuff, but that's always going to get isolated and used for our benefit.
Mhm.
So this is what was said yesterday on live television from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You keep joining super teams to win the NBA title. How about we work out together sometime so I can teach you how to carry your own team?
At this point,
Who's that? Who's he talking to?
He's making a joke about KD.
Oh.
Like he's on the Daily Show. He's trying to roast KD, who also got into it again yesterday with Charles Barkley.
Here. The crazy thing about this is, let's not make it sound like Charles Barkley isn't sensitive or wasn't
That's
sensitive.
true.
So start there. So when he calls somebody else sensitive,
Well,
it's funny to me.
We gotta take a break. I'll get you what Charles Barkley said, but KD is calling him out for telling whoppers. He's saying that he's making up quotes. He's fake news. We'll tell you about that coming up next.
you know what time it is? You know what time it is.
All right.
I got the top 5 Miami Dolphins players that could also grace the cover of your Valentine's Day card.
Wow.
They say that the key to a man's heart is his stomach. That's what they say. If that is the key to a man's heart, they say that the key to a woman's heart is diamonds. I hope this helps Tua gracing the cover of your Valentine's card.
Tua is adorable. I
That
think
is pretty
he's a
cute.
great
That's
Valentine
cute.
cover.
Look how adorable that guy is.
He is
know?
adorbs.
You know, for those long distance relationships where you haven't seen your lover in quite some time and you just want to let them know that you miss kicking it. Jason Sanders on your Valentine's Day card, you know?
-1.
What?
Yeah, for real.
Come on, dude. What? This is for those that may be going through a rough patch when Valentine's Day comes. You just want to let your partner know. I know we've had some rough patches in the past, but let this Teddy signify that that's all water under the bridge. Boom! Teddy Bridgewater on the cover of a Valentine's Day card. Come on, huh?
Was that a point?
Bit of a stretch.
Oh,
That was a
what?
stretch.
Jeez,
I don't want to steal
I'll
yours.
give you the point.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank
Cute.
How many more of these are
Yeah,
gonna?
come on, there's 2 more, man. Come on. So for those moments when you see someone and you know that you just have to seal the deal, baby. Zach Sealer on your card. Come on now. Look at this guy. So instead of saying, hey, I'm going to be around for quite some time, let's make this last forever, as Leroy said. Instead,
Well,
can
now
just-
you keep sweat.
I don't like where
no,
this is going.
you can just give her a card that says, no, babe, I'm not going to leave. So,
Can you say that again?
Noah, man, I'm not gonna leave. You know, Noah Igbenogany gracing the cover of your Valentine's Day cards.
I thought it was gonna be something like, you know, I no longer want you to be my ex.
No, man. Noah, man, I'm not gonna leave.
No, he
Noah,
tried to save it.
say no. Man, I'm not gonna leave. Kind of sounds like Igbenogany.
It does?
No, it doesn't.
You guys know about Rockville? Well, if you guys want to go see the biggest weekend in metal music, Rockville is coming to Daytona Beach May 18th to the 21st.
I'm not gonna lie, you excite me every time you say Rockville.
We're giving away 2 passes for the entire weekend of Rockville.
Oh, okay. Nice, really.
Plus a camping pass. You guys can be there to see Tool, Slipknot, Death Bunny, Avenged Sevenfold, Pantera.
Did you say Death Bunny? Every time it just goes by, I'm like, okay, yeah, that sounds cool.
Pantera. Was that Rob Zombie?
That was
coming?
Rob
That
Zombie.
was Rob Zombie, dude. You guys can enter now. All you have to do is go to the Odyssey app. You log in, listen to WQAM, or go to WQAM.com and listen. You get 1 entry for every hour that you listen. The more you listen to WQAM, the more chance you have to win tickets to Rockville. Sorry, that was the Alfredo pizza coming up. Yeah. Rockville in Daytona Beach. Just listen and pile up those chances. Those tickets courtesy of Rockville.
Alfredo pizza, man.
Woo, it got you. Yeah, it's a little hard. You know what? It was a lot harder than I thought.
Yeah, what?
Anyway, let's get to some cat talk here. Brought to us by our friends over at Celsius. I don't know why I made like a jingle to go with it. Oh, what do you have today? You have lemon lime? I thought you had
Oh, is that that's the new exclusive?
there he goes.
lemon lime?
I actually did see that at Publix yesterday. He was right.
Oh, wow. So it's a Publix exclusive.
I guess
No.
I saw that at my
The
Publix.
one I'm talking about, that's not.
Yeah.
This one you can get everywhere.
Oh, okay.
okay.
The one that's exclusive to 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Is cherry and green apple.
Oh,
which is delicious.
Well, the Panthers are back on the ice tonight. 7:00 puck drop from Amalie Arena.
Nice.
So Sergei Bobrovsky, according to Paul Maurice, and this from Katie Engelson, the sideline reporter for Bally Sports.
Yep.
Sergei Bobrovsky in net tonight for the Cats. We'll see.
Who's our backup now that Spencer Knight is on leave?
They brought up the Lion King again, Alex Lyon.
Okay.
Yeah. Sam Bennett and Sasha Barkov both out. So Barkey's still dealing with his stuff. He's been banged up a lot this year.
Is what's his name back?
Duclair's back.
Duclair's back.
Yeah, Duclair's back.
Yeah.
So there you go. Tonight, 7:00. You of course can hear that game right here on 560 WQAM, and hopefully the Cats get this one. Big one going on tonight for the Cats. We hate the Lightning. Anyway, get into the rest of your headlines. Brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks. If you gonna eat white pizza, I'm only using black trucks.
Totally fair. Miami Heat beat the Philadelphia 76ers 101-99. Jimmy Buckets, he had that look in him yesterday. That look that
Did
says,
he have that look because they won?
No, I could tell, dude. He had the look. He was just, we all saw that look. Did you guys see the look at Jimmy Butler
When
yesterday?
people say
He
that,
had the look.
when people say that, you can only have that look if your team ends up winning. You've never said Jimmy had that look and they still didn't.
That's
win.
not true.
That is
He had the look yesterday.
Absolutely, have never said that.
This is how it would have gone. Jimmy Butler had the look, and Bam and Tyler let him down, or
Here we go.
Jimmy had the
See?
look and he carried everybody home.
Look, he already has an argument for his hot takes.
Yeah.
Before he gives them.
Always got to have a plan B.
It's impressive.
Right. Especially if, the James Harden would have made that shot, it would have been like, can't leave him open.
24 hours before baby Yoda.
I know. Excited?
This is the way.
Do you think Pedro Pascal, is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think he's tired of all these roles he's got going on? This dude is
I mean,
like the number one guy in Hollywood.
He went from, the last time we didn't even realize it, but we had to go back and see all the stuff he was in because he was in Game of Thrones.
Yep. I haven't watched the end of The Last of Us, by the way.
Oh, me either. Actually.
I heard it was really sad. I'm like, I don't know if I want to be sad.
Oh,
The Last of Us.
Yeah, that's the one where
Wait,
he's
is
running
it
from the fungus zombies.
Season finale's done. It's already over.
Yeah, I think it is
The
done.
what?
The fungus zombies.
Fungus
Yeah.
zombies?
Yeah.
So,
True.
we don't have enough things going on in this world. We got to
Yeah.
create fungus virus.
No, this
Yeah.
one's real. This one actually exists.
Yeah.
Yeah, this fungus gets into various animals and controls their thoughts. So essentially, they applied it to the human.
Somebody's saying
race.
there's 2 more episodes left. I thought it was done. I don't know if I
okay.
want to watch. It's sad.
It is very sad.
I don't like sad endings. However,
Hmm?
They could sneak up on you, like that damn
Yeah.
Black Panther. Or snuck up on.
Well, it didn't sneak up on me.
Stop
You
it.
told me it was going to
And
get
it was the
sad.
entire
Yeah.
movie, really.
Yeah.
Still got me, though. Still got me. It's South said, not done yet. Best show out right now. Maybe I'll catch up tonight. I got a free night.
I've seen the previews and I didn't bite.
Come on. Remember Game of Thrones? You were super late on it.
Just
man. You don't wanna
zombie
be
shows.
like,
I'm always just like
I don't know.
so
Yeah.
tired of
I'm
running.
over
this
those,
is fungus,
yeah.
though. This is fungus.
Like, so how many seasons can you run away from a fungus last?
Where is Josh McDaniel's neck?
I mean, right with coach for the Broncos now,
on the chopping
Sean
block.
Payton, because Sean Payton got swole his time away.
Oh man! So can you give me Jimmy Buckets last night? Give me Jason Jackson on the call on the Miami Heat audio experience. This was Jimmy Buckets putting the Heat up 1.
Jimmy with the rock. Right wing. Tucker in front. He spins off him. Scoops in reverse. Got it! To go. The kiss from Jimmy Butler, the former Sixer, makes it hurt inside.
That was a great call. It does me. It really does have to. Here's the thing. Here's the thing that has to. That why I like being the Sixers so much. One, they all said Jimmy Butler came here to retire. They found it offensive that he came to Miami instead of Philadelphia. But secondly, that has to burn Joel Embiid up inside every single time that happens because he didn't want him to leave. He said it last year. He goes, I never wanted him to leave. There's been rumors he's still not over them letting him leave. That like this Jimmy Butler, letting Jimmy Butler walk out the door and you left me with Ben Simmons and not as good James Harden, it burns him up inside. And so that's why I make it feels so good when we beat him. He tried. He got PJ Tucker, but it's not the same. Not the same. And I love PJ. Don't get me wrong. I miss him.
Nah, he's no Cody Zeller, but I do miss him.
You
He's
can't
not.
miss somebody that you sent to hell.
That's true. He's dead to you.
He had his choice. He made his choice.
See what I mean? It's hard to keep up.
PJ, you understand, don't you,
literally
PJ?
hard to keep up with where you are with players.
PJ, you don't understand my frustration?
Look, man, I don't know. I don't really know what world you live in. But in the world I live in, 30 is bigger than 20.
Fair point.
And so
And he's old.
you can put it however you want. You can saute it over lemon and butter. I'm taking that 30 over that 20.
Doc, have you liked what PJ's brought to the table?
Look, he brings a lot of energy. He brings a lot of energy. He's a baller. Now, I will tell you this. He's good for 20 minutes. If I try to pay him 25 minutes, I'm gonna have to put him on the stretch and get him off the floor.
Yeah, could you imagine if Zeller had to play more than 14 minutes? He'd be dead.
Well, that's the same thing with Devin. Devin was 5 minutes. So you knew when 5 minutes hit, because all of a sudden he saw 4 balls. He couldn't make a layup.
Do you have the call last night from Cody Zeller, maybe the play of the night? The chase down block on Joel Embiid, who was getting away with everything against him, who's throwing Cody Zeller to the ground. He was mauling him. And Cody Zeller, he took justice into his own hands.
Harden with the rebound. That's his fourth. Kicked it up. Smushed. Embiid had a bunny. Zeller didn't care. He wiped it away. Tyler has the rock on the other end.
Oh, that was good.
Smushed.
It's like you don't know what happened.
Smushed.
That is one of the few calls that you need to see the video
It's
to understand
unbelievable.
it. Right.
It's unbelievable. You're like, what? How is this guy who's a potential MVP? How is he stopped by a guy that looks like
Is this
that?
correct?
What's that?
Ben Simmons is out with a knee?
Where? Where'd you see that? On
RVA
Twitter.
Richie.
Oh, man. Well,
Like, what kind of?
He avoids contact at all costs.
I don't know. I know the news just came out. LaMelo Ball's done for the season. He has a broken, fractured ankle. That sucks.
I mean, they're shutting it down over there anyway.
Yeah, well, not enough to beat the Heat twice.
Yeah, right? It's couldn't happen.
Well,
whatever.
It's not
whatever
wish
you know?
injuries. I see what you're saying.
Hey, man, I don't play that injury game. Y'all crazy.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll tell you why Katie is mad because of being compared to LeBron on the Heat. We'll get to that coming up next.
Here's what we
At the news today.
Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you.
So I just hung up
Taking you up until 2 o'clock. We're streaming live on the Odyssey app, AUDACY. You guys can also watch us on YouTube, Miami 560 WQAM, every single day. Get it on the chat.
This is you and JFig.
Drink a beer. And Jimmy Butler, star of Luke Bryan's music video. Light it up.
I'm gonna grab the guitar in the corner. We're back.
I'm excited for this Jimmy Butler album coming out this year. You excited for this?
Is it this year? Is it confirmed?
I don't know.
Now he's not singing. He's doing DJ Khaled thing.
Yes, he's like I think he is writing some songs. I think he's co-writing with some of these performers.
Yeah, I think it's Dreads and Blues is the title, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I believe that is the title.
What?
Yep.
Dreads and Blues.
Yep.
Dreads and Blues.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, the one is ESPN hates my dreads.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
He also has a song that says "Get your ass back on defense."
Yep.
It's a song for Tyler.
Really good. Oh, is it?
He has a song for you.
What is that?
You hated me in the first quarter, but now in the fourth quarter you love me.
Not Jimmy. I always loved Jimmy. Although I did say he owed me for
Come on, you like, come on.
He did say you're allowed to have friends play with us. Your friends have to be good.
But get better friends.
Best friends.
Yeah, like you trashed him over Kyle Lowry.
I hope Kyle comes in. I hope Kyle plays tomorrow. I hope he balls out.
How long before House of Dragon comes back out?
I think a while, dude.
Next year.
Unless they do that 2-year thing, and then I'm out.
They may.
You're not coming. So you're not coming back if it takes 2 years.
Yeah,
that's the rules.
That's the rules.
Expected summer 2024. Good luck.
Yeah.
By the way, did you guys see that Kevin Love pass yesterday to Tyler Hero? Did you know he could do that?
The outlet
full
pass.
court outlet pass.
I feel like he's the only one.
That was a work of
Hold
art.
on. Play it, Marcos.
Well, that was amazing.
Play it.
I never seen anything like that before.
Play it. Here comes the flip flop
Kevin
wizard.
Love, man.
I don't know, man. I kind of feel like I've heard you.
No, is Kevin Love even on the Cavs? Yeah. Like, is he? Yeah. I don't feel like I ever see a Kevin Love highlight.
He goes double-double every night.
No, like, they're a very covered team. I never see Kevin Love. Here's the only thing I see from Kevin Love. That dumb full court pass. If I see one more time that stupid full court pass and like, oh, nobody does that like Kevin Love. Yeah, I get it. Please don't show me the throwback video of Wes Unseld and then him doing the full court pass. I get it. He's good at that. But anything else, I don't see it. It's weird.
That's what you're gonna hook your horns into?
No, it's strange. Like, you would think you're Kevin Love. You had a max contract, and you were like, all right, great. Kyrie's out. It's K-Love time. Love. Let's go. I never see him on SportsCenter. Is he on the Cavs? It's weird. If I see one more time that stupid full court pass and like, oh, nobody does that like Kevin Love. Yeah, I get it.
I think you really don't appreciate it until it's on your own team. You know, it's one of those things.
Got to see it up close.
You got to see it up close. You got to see
Can
it
I
every
just
night.
tell you?
It's a beautiful thing.
You're gonna have to set aside a month of your life to go back and apologize for all the people that are now in your life that you trash.
You don't really
And
appreciate
delete
it
all your tweets.
from far away.
Yeah, and delete all your tweets. You need to just take a week off. Go straighten yourself out, because I'm telling you, dude. And the only thing that was more amazing about yesterday was, normally, like with the Kevin Love thing, there's been a few years, never a quarter, never 2 quarters.
I was a glass case of emotion yesterday. Speaking of a guy who's a glass case of emotion, Kevin Durant, not happy with Charles Barkley. So Charles Barkley was on First Take yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Keep in mind, also been known to be real sensitive.
True. Although he says he doesn't care. That's what his is.
And has no championships.
0 rings.
Right.
So Charles, and I believe he is famously called Kevin Durant a bus rider, not a bus driver.
Yes. He also, that's not even the favorite one. There was no comeback from calling somebody triple single.
Yeah.
Like,
but here was Charles Barkley. He was on with Stephen A. Smith yesterday on First Take and said something in regards to comparing Kevin Durant going to the Warriors and LeBron going to the Heat, because, you know, Kevin Durant's going to soon make his debut whenever it is with the Suns, which Looks like another really awesome team that Kevin Durant seemed to land on with Devin Booker and Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton. This Kevin Durant knows how to pick them. Listen, Jelly Belly, I wish it would have been down here. But here was what Charles Barkley had to say yesterday.
Could you explain for people who may not know what your position is? What's the difference between what Kevin Durant did and what LeBron did when he went to Miami, in your eyes?
Well, first of all, there's no difference.
Okay.
But this is the problem. Kevin gets mad at me when I point this out. If you go back and look at LeBron, who I really admire and respect, he said this. I did not say this. He says, I had to win a championship without Dwayne to get old heads respect. Kobe Bryant said this too. He says, I have to win a championship without Shaq to get these old heads off my back. I hold Kevin Durant to the same criteria. I don't care what the media says. I don't care what the fan says. I'm talking about old guys like myself who went through the trenches. Kevin Durant gonna have to, hey, he's an all-time great. But when it comes to being mentioned with some of these other guys, he gonna have to win a championship where he's the leader of the team and he's the best player.
Or
he can't join a 70-something win team and then win a couple championships. But everywhere else he's been, he hasn't been successful.
All right, Charles Barkley yesterday on First Take. Now, Kevin Durant responded to this on Twitter, Leroy, before you respond. And Kevin Durant's tweet, his comment tweet on this was, I don't remember Bron saying this. Somebody link me the article. Which is an interesting thing. I mean, it seems like Charles Barkley attributed the same quote to Kobe Bryant and to LeBron.
He didn't.
I don't remember LeBron saying
No,
that.
he
I do
wouldn't
remember LeBron saying after winning and coming back from 3-1 that he said that made him the greatest of all time. I do remember that. I don't remember him ever saying that he needed to win a ring without Dwayne to justify to the old heads.
No. And it's just weird coming from a guy who never won a championship. I don't have a problem with Charles Barkley. I don't. But sometimes you gotta, like, you realize what you're doing. Kevin Durant has 2 championships, correct?
Yes.
LeBron has 4.
Yes.
I mean, they can have a conversation, but you can't. You have none.
Mm-hmm.
And to nitpick and say how they need to go about winning the championship is a bit unfair to both of them. And there is something very different about the way LeBron did something and the way Kevin Durant did something. Kevin Durant was traded just now.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron has never been traded.
No. But his first 2 moves were free agency.
Right. Or he opted out or whatever.
When he went to Golden State, he was a free agent, and when he went to Brooklyn.
But I'm just saying.
Well, technically he was traded, but so was LeBron.
Sign and trade. But LeBron has never demanded a trade while still having a contract.
That's true.
And so from that standpoint, I'm never going to have a problem with it because he's the only person that I can think of that has done it that way.
Is that Pizza Bowl?
No.
So
Carbonation. He's the only person I can think of done that. Usually with 1 year left to go, they go, hey, I'm not returning, trade me.
I mean, I think it's logical to say LeBron probably did feel that in some ways, like, you know.
I could say what everybody's saying that it was all on it was, you know,
that was the thing, yeah.
It was the Heat thing, D-Wade, yeah.
That was definitely a thing. Like LeBron was getting bounced. Like Dwayne won a championship in his 3rd year. Like it was recently, you know, who's done that since Dwayne, that they've won a championship on the rookie deal? Hasn't been done. Be the guy. Like a star.
Oh, was it not a star? You know who I'm thinking of? The backup point guard for Golden State that just got traded. Didn't he just get traded?
Who?
Who
all right, dude, if you can't mention his name, he doesn't get to be in the
Gary
conversation with
Payton?
D-Wade.
No.
The 3rd? Not the glove. The little glove.
No, the little glove had that thing where like his physical was messed up, right?
Yeah, see?
It's something like with his he got lemon lawed.
Who got punched in the face?
Oh, Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole.
He didn't get traded though, did he?
Not the star of the team. Get out of here.
It's better than Clay.
He's like the 4th option.
By the way, Klay Thompson
Yeah,
set a
playing
record.
really
the
good.
other
Yeah,
night.
he's really good, by the way. You want to talk about not answering for your crimes.
Hey,
Skated off of that one.
Hey, every time I turn on TV, Clay making a shot.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, look at his team. Jeez.
No, but like, okay, so LeBron, that was definitely a thing when LeBron came here. Like, you're joining D-Wade. D-Wade's going to teach you how to ride.
Yeah, but
You
he
have to write
wasn't the
coattails.
first team. I don't understand why everybody didn't say it's in Boston.
You want to know
Because they were the first ones to do it.
I'll tell you why that's the thing, though, because none of those guys ever were looked upon. Like, they're great, but
Nobody's looking at a superstar.
No,
KG
it's not even superstar. They're not looked upon as all-time greats. Like, that's the thing. Like, I think all those guys are Hall of Famers. They're all really, but like when we're talking about like the Pantheon, I don't think anybody, like, the thing with LeBron is he's been compared since he walked into the league. That's why everything is a thing.
So
he's been compared to Michael Jordan since he walked into the league.
LeBron and KD are in that upper echelon of basketball history. And so that's why we don't consider what Boston did the same thing.
I think so. Because it's like what Draymond said to Paul Pierce. They don't love you like Kobe. They don't. They don't.
They don't.
Now,
I mean, but wait. But Paul Pierce, to be fair, Paul Pierce has done that to himself.
That's true.
Right? Like, he could have been loved.
He could have been loved, but
right. But he always
they
said
all turned into curmudgeon. That's why Ray Allen had to get the hell out of there.
Yeah. I tell you what, I'm telling you, when I met he used to play in Minnesota.
Kevin Garnett.
Kevin Garnett.
Didn't you
When
meet
I
him with
met
Prince?
him in Minnesota, he wasn't like
he wasn't a curmudgeon.
He wasn't a curmudgeon, but he was only 18.
That's fair.
Right.
That's fair.
And he couldn't hide. I mean, he was 18 years old, 6'10", 6'11", standing on the sidelines for a football game. We all know who you are. But he was cool. He was cool.
Went to Boston, became a bully.
Just angry. But the one thing that I think people get lost in is that over time, when you get done working a certain way, there's kind of a way you have to carry yourself to get everybody on your team to follow suit. And I think that's where that comes from.
But the thing that's crazy about it, though, is like, all right, so if he wins it here, do you think that Charles Barkley is going to be satisfied? Because I'd probably say no.
He's
right?
never going to be satisfied. Here's what Charles Barkley wants. Charles Barkley wants him to be the star player, the number one contributor, that guy to win the championship with others. That's not where it is now. That's not how it works anymore. I mean, yeah, you can get one of those players in the draft, but then a lot of times you have to go out and make substantial moves to get him surrounded like they did with D-Wade.
Mm-hmm.
And so from that, listen, Cleveland couldn't do it with LeBron.
Nope.
So it happens. But why? I mean, Charles Barkley moved around too to try to win a championship. Nobody blamed him for it.
Well, listen, if the argument is Kevin Durant, LeBron James? No, he's not. But, I think who gets to be at that table? Two people?
Right.
Like Kareem and Jordan?
Right.
And maybe if you want to give Bill Russell his respect?
Yeah.
Like, who gets to be at that? Who gets to be in that conversation?
I mean, KD could, he could eat appetizers in the party room.
Yeah.
But when they go sit down for dinner.
Which is cool. I mean, I'm sure they got some good appetizers.
Yeah, but we're sitting here having a conversation comparing LeBron to KD, not from the basketball sense, but from the situation. And I would say that even though LeBron has changed teams a lot, there's nobody that questions that man's never demanded a trade or say he's disgruntled or whatever. He just waited till his contract was up and he could get out and he left. That's it. Like, we haven't had KD has demanded to be traded 3 times while he was in Brooklyn.
Wow, was it 3 times or 2?
I know this last year was 2, and then
2.
Right, 2. All right.
But in that meanwhile, we also had James Harden demanding a trade out of Brooklyn and Kyrie demanding 2 trades out of Brooklyn.
Right. Well, Kyrie, see, and the thing about this, the person that had the most legitimate argument to be traded is Kyrie. Kyrie didn't get traded because he didn't like it there. Kyrie got traded because he didn't get an extension.
That's right.
That's it. Don't act like, he's been a malcontent and he's being that. No, they wouldn't give him an extension. I don't know if I would either. Okay. And that's why he's not in Brooklyn anymore.
We'll take a quick break. Bam Adebayo was talking that talk yesterday before the Heat and Sixers game. It was actually, I think, right after the All-Star break, but it aired yesterday. And thank God it came through because, I feel like it would have been thankfully.
Just done?
Oh, yeah. If he didn't come through yesterday, but he did. We'll back after this.
-1.
All right, you got an incoming Leroy story in about.
Oh boy!
Yeah,
All right, let's get into that.
coming. Yeah.
While we're at it, though, can we get a weather update from the Demesman and Dover Law Firm? YourAccidentAttorneys.com. Free consultations 24/7. Call them at 866-954-MORE. What are you laughing about?
So Marcos
Yes.
invites us to the baby shower.
Yeah.
I say, yeah, but me and a big spoon. So she asked, can I bring a +1?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, who you bringing? She said, my boyfriend. And I'm like, you ain't got no boyfriend. Because no boyfriend will let you just sit out there as a rotisserie ham out there on that mat.
Are you saying? What are you trying to? Are you
Yeah,
shaming
what are
me
you
right
trying to
now?
No, I'm not shaming you. I'm just saying.
Listen,
Listen,
your jersey number 52, apparently.
no, I'm not saying.
JFig.
That's not what I'm
Is
saying.
that what you're saying?
That is not what I'm saying.
Shaming me.
I'm going
Doing it again.
I'm going the other way.
You're saying,
And
that
I'm
no
saying
boyfriend
this:
would let her-
if she had a boyfriend, she wouldn't be laying out there like
Look,
that.
nobody tells me what to do.
Well, who do you think took
or
the
how to
picture?
wear things.
Aha.
Who do you think took the picture? Probably Instagram boyfriend.
Exactly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He was enjoying the view.
Can you get catfished?
What?
Women don't get catfished. It's mostly men.
I don't know.
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
I'm not sure.
I've never heard of a woman getting catfished.
I've never gotten catfish.
I've been seeing these weird barber videos, where they like make these hairlines come out of nowhere. You never know, man. You never know what's possible, dude.
So
anyway, baby shower. What do we
Baby
got?
shower,
What do you
yes.
want?
Shower.
What do I want personally?
Yeah, what do you want for the kid?
Rum.
Nothing, to be honest. Kid's fine. He'll be fine.
You
He'll
don't
be
have.
fine.
You
Just
don't
need
have
the
a
basics.
registry.
You have a registry, dude?
you need to
Got a registry. Yeah.
I've never heard of like typically a baby shower is like an all girls thing. I've never heard of a whole mingle. I like it.
What?
I got it at a performance
Yeah.
venue.
You've never heard that?
No, typically
I-
it's a
I've
baby
never
shower.
I'm gonna be
gone to an
honest with you.
all-girls one. That's
I'm
so
gonna be
weird to
honest
me.
with you.
Yeah.
Ever since I saw the crate challenge, when people
Oh,
try to do the baby shower, the crate challenge,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm out. Well, they just, in fact, wait, they had one down when our neighbors had one.
Great challenge.
No, baby shower.
Oh, nice.
She just had baby on the 15th and no gifts.
What?
She said no gifts. But people
Yeah,
brought
I'm not
stuff
sure.
anyway.
Yeah,
Why
if
no
you wanna
gifts?
Bring stuff. Oh, I have a raffle
Because
going on.
I think is she
Yeah.
Indian?
Oh.
And they do stuff. It's a little different, like
Okay.
Culture thing.
thing.
Culture
It was
so-
just it's a different, like they just do everything differently. Like, and so I don't know what that meant. My wife made a diaper cake or something like that.
Oh,
I could see
Aw.
Big Spoon doing that.
nice.
Yeah, that's what she does.
I got a
Likes
raffle
crafts.
at mine
Yeah.
though. Is that cool?
What are you
What?
raffling?
You bring a box of diapers, right?
Mhm.
You enter the diaper.
What do I win? Like
raffle.
a couple of tickets to Harlan Williams?
No, well that'd be good. We'll probably get some improv tickets, but I got an Xbox Series S that I'm
Really?
giving away. Yeah,
It's a very impressive prize.
That was like
Hey,
$300.
Are you selling your?
Check this out.
No, no.
Why don't you take that money and roll it
Yeah.
into your kid?
Okay,
Yeah.
let's think about this, guys.
Seriously.
Yeah,
Make
yeah,
sure
that's
you
a
don't
great
play
question.
video games when you have a kid until like the kid can sleep through.
Fair.
Piece
I
of
appreciate
advice.
that.
Let me tell you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was at home with Rebecca for like the first year and a half.
Uh-huh.
It was the best time ever.
Oh wow.
All I had to do was, right?
Yep.
Get her up, feed her, burp her, change the diaper. She goes back to sleep.
Nice.
Easy peasy.
Yep.
Unless they're not a sleeper.
Yeah.
Oh, she was a sleeper, especially when I had the little thing,
Hmm?
side to side thing or back and forth. You know, the
Ah,
little
rocker.
Oh,
Love the
yeah.
rocking chair.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you going to be performing at this?
No, but there will be games on stages and
Stages?
yeah, there's a stage.
You really want to be a game show host, huh? You
Well,
fancy
maybe.
yourself
think
like the
so.
new Bob Barker.
Yeah.
No,
I
it'd
am-
be
I am the new
more
Bob
like
Barker.
the next who's
Drew Carey.
Drew
Yeah,
Carey.
you like the new
You-
Drew
you-
Carey.
body type.
Because like
fits
I
a
feel
little
like
bit more.
everything you
Alright.
turn into a game show. Like,
All right.
you always want to turn a show bit into a game show. You invited us to
Mm.
that game show night, and now you're making your baby shower a game show.
Yeah, it's just fun, man. Doesn't everyone want to play fun in games and stuff? Like, why else? What do you want me to do? Just like
I don't know.
discuss the baby? I don't even know that baby, but I know games.
So what do you got? What's on the docket?
So we're gonna play. I don't want to embarrass anyone. We're not gonna do that weird thing where you gotta like pop balloons between two bodies or anything like that. We are gonna do your standard prices right.
That's a famous game on Love Island. Why would that be a baby shower game?
It's strange. I don't know. I don't like it.
It is a baby shower game.
You can't touch it. That's strange. I don't like it. No diaper wearing either, so everyone's fine with that. We will have your standard prices right going on, so that's cool.
He wants to be Bob Barker, dude.
All right. Just can't live my dream out.
He's just
can't
being
live my
himself.
dream.
Whatever you say, Frog Barker.
That's a point. I will reluctantly grant you that
Point for
Bob Frogger.
We're gonna have a Royal Rumble too.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Can I get last in?
that's cheating, but okay.
Do you have a dartboard?
I do have a dartboard of doom. We're bringing that back for the baby
Wow.
shower.
Yes.
Well, what's on the board?
I can't tell you. Russell.
Why not?
I'm surprised.
You would have to eat one of the. I'll tell you one of the panels.
Okay.
You have to eat fruitcake.
Oh.
Again.
Dartboard of doom, man. It's not fun. And we will have an iguana catching contest.
Wow.
So yeah, we're just gonna let
Exciting.
10 of them loose and see what happens.
Great.
I know your supplier.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good time. So
Very
Iguanas,
good.
I'm not catching no nasty iguanas.
well, then you'll never win that Xbox, Leroy. I don't know what to tell
That's
you.
fine. I'll take the L.
Everybody says baby bottle beer chug contest.
Yeah, you know what? There is going to be an open bar that I'm providing. So, with that being said, Leroy, if you could bring a bottle, that would be nice.
That does not taste like cigarettes.
Oh, that was rude. Dude, I'm telling you what.
Bringing some of that salted caramel whiskey.
Oh,
I want to try that. You need to show me what that is.
It's really good.
Am I allowed to get
Yeah.
wasted at my baby shower? I feel like that's not
Absolutely.
It's
responsible.
encouraged.
Is it?
Absolutely.
Tread
Oh, yeah,
lightly.
because usually there's
You got to carry the presence of the
there's
car.
That's
usually
what I'm
like
saying.
chick games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
And-
look, I don't. mean
And
to
guess
be-
what? The one thing about being at a baby shower,
Yeah.
you have an automatic drive home.
Yeah, here's the thing. I don't mean to be traditionalist or
Yeah.
anything like that. When the last baby shower I had, we didn't even have one for my son, so it was my daughter
What?
12 years ago.
All right.
Trust me, it's not something my wife is happy about. Not my fault. Apparently, it's supposed to be a family thing. Whatever.
Yeah, aren't they supposed to? Okay.
But back then it was all girls who basically went. I
Mm.
went, but I had to sit at the bar like a sap. But I sat there with my
Wow.
grandfather and my father-in-law. We
Right.
got to eat dinner, but they were doing the whole games thing was amongst the ladies.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's how it was. But have times changed,
Yeah,
Marcos? It's just like you guys are just gonna commingle here amongst
are.
all genders.
When
Indeed.
Rebecca was when they had the baby shower, I cooked the food, brought it down the street to where the baby shower was, and then watched everybody else's kids at my house.
You
That
guys
kind
are
of
making me feel like my family does the most weirdest parties.
Yeah. I'm
Well,
really
what do you-
So you just do all
My
this
family
commingles?
gets lit.
Yeah. See, there we
It's
go,
fun.
JFig. That's
My
what I'm
family
talking
gets
about.
those parties get wild.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I have a lot of fun. at
Like
baby
how lit?
showers.
Like at a baby shower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Any
people
party.
look at
Guess we'll
most
find
people
out.
look at most parties, regardless of what it's for, as free food and free liquor.
I've always just thought that the
and
baby.
I've never had the whole just girls thing. That's
Yeah.
so weird to me.
Yeah, it was, and because I always thought a baby shower was mostly just for presents. Like
Mm.
that's what it's for. You're supposed to shower them with gifts.
Yeah, but
Usually it's a
like a
re-
gender
you ever
reveal
did
become
a
the new
gender
thing where
reveal
people party.
is a
well,
party.
that's new. I've never heard.
Yeah,
of
gender reveals weren't
before,
around when I had
maybe like
kids.
5 years ago or something.
You know, like one day, like when my son was revealed, it was like one day the doctor popped in. She goes, "You want to know what it is?" And it was like super
Yeah.
way earlier than my daughter. I was like, "Really? You guys know already? Of course we want to know early."
Wow.
Boom. Found
Things have
out.
changed.
Of course you wanted to know.
Of course.
I don't know. Did I want to know? I don't remember. I didn't care. I know I didn't care.
Hmm.
I just want a healthy baby.
Is there a Heat game that night?
You know, that's a good question. I may have to cancel.
You know
things.
what?
Oh,
It's
but
okay
12
because
to
you can put it
3.
on the screen.
Yeah,
When
I
it-
can.
what day is it again?
Next
Sunday,
Sunday.
the 12th. Yeah.
I know Heat game.
Nice, solid. Well, either way,
But we
12 to
could
3.
put on Marlins and Astros.
Oh, yeah, I guess we could put on. I guess it's possible. We'll do
Raul
it.
Lobban just doesn't want to put our new rules in.
When I
Do you
start
think he
seeing it-
hates us?
No, I was
Who?
listening to it again, and I'm
Raul
thinking
Lobban,
he definitely hates me.
Oh,
Why would he?
You
hate
wasted
us?
his time.
because we wasted his time.
No, for sure. Leroy, he respects you because you stood up for the integrity of baseball.
Yep.
The grease ball, Tobin just drew
Yeah.
him in, and then
Yeah, I
definitely
messed it
hates
up
me.
too
Yeah.
much.
Well, never talk to him again.
I mean, he goes, "Hey, I'm gonna take that advisement, but I can tell you now, hell no."
That's pretty much the answer I get with the Heat marketing team too.
Oh my
Absolutely,
goodness.
yeah.
He knows at the end of every conversation we have with him, you're gonna pitch some stuff to him.
Yeah.
He says, "Give it to me early, Tobin."
Yes, that's what he said.
Before we start
Give it to
anything.
me.
All right,
Before we start.
Michael McCullough gets on. He goes, just let's get it out of the way.
Get out of the way.
Oh no, look, Gavin Lux.
Ooh.
Missed the whole torn ACL.
A torn
Done.
ACL in baseball has to be the worst luck. Dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, especially when I think the funniest thing in baseball is when a guy tries to go home and trips and falls. Oh my goodness.
That was the John Birdie. He had the bear crawl.
And remember they drew a
Oh.
chalk line. They drew a chalk line.
I think the funniest thing in baseball is this.
Chaz Jism.
But no, he said it was,
I can't believe we had Mets fans coming to his defense yesterday.
he said it with such confidence.
They're like, "Oh, you guys are real mature." No, we're not. But also, neither is Keith Hernandez.
Chaz Jism.
I could have a big year. He could. He could. About to pop off.
-1.
I can't.
AM 5.
You know, costume as a fortune-telling medium.
Huh? Oh, Jesus.
I gotta channel all the inner magic. In the background, you hear lightning. Oh.
Is that why Steve is there?
No, it's not Steve. No. The lightning crew. That is the lightning. You want to hear it again? Whoa! Did you just try to expose me on camera? No. Spirit of Halloween came to me with some predictions. But now, every great fortune teller needs a crystal ball.
Yes, of course.
And much like a famous Miami crystal ball, mine's a little underwhelming. I'm not going to lie to you. This is my life. I think there's more lightning. Hold on.
Mario, yeah, it very much is.
Get my money's worth out of this lightning guy.
I think the lightning really went
You
out
really
on a
went
limb
out
there.
on the limb there, Gypsy.
You're lashing out. I don't want to talk to you when you're this way. Prediction number 3 for the Miami Heat.
Yanni?
I don't know. This is very.
I searched mysterious magic music and this came up, and I think it's good.
I want to sleep to this kind of music.
All right. Well, my segment sucks. You can just say that, JFig. You don't have to say that you want to go to sleep in the middle.
How many more predictions do you have?
All right. I'll wrap it up.
No. I just want to know. You looking at that Mario Cristobal? You got a prediction for Klay Thompson tonight?
Yes, Klay Thompson. This guy's a bum. This guy's a bum. More lightning for that.
He really has been on the.
I really thought this was going to be bigger. I got to admit. I really thought.
Like, did you order that on Amazon?
Yeah, when it said 4, I thought it was like 4 to 8 inches. No, it's there's ghosts in here. You know, more lightning. The spirits tell me in about one sleep, you'll be a year older. Lightning.
Yes, tomorrow is my birthday.
Basically,
Oh, what a coincidence your birthday would be tomorrow. Forget it, more lightning. My poor light guy's thumb is probably burning from the amount of times he's pressed that button.
What was your fortune teller name?
You don't know?
No.
Marco Damas.
Also spelled like Marco Dumbass.
All right. All right. Everyone's a jokester here. Huh? Everyone's got jokes. Huh? What? Oh, right. I didn't tell him that we're back. Should I tell him?
I don't know.
Nah, it's fine. We'll be fine. Welcome back to the Tobin and Leroy show. Live currently. Our AM signal is back. Available on HD2.
I think, you know what? Ever since years ago,
yes,
y'all don't remember the
All
big
right.
switch when we went to the basketball game and hit this big ass radio
Oh,
and switched
yeah.
790 to
1043.
1043.
Right? Yeah.
So we were live on FM only.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a good time.
It was cool. It didn't last long, but
yeah,
it was awesome.
It was.
That
It
we
was.
had when we flipped the switch and went to FM.
You guys went to the arena to flip a big
Oh,
switch?
dude,
We had a
dude,
giant
let me
radio.
tell you.
Oh, okay.
Let me tell you.
Yeah. We had the money to do that?
No. And that's my, you know what? That's my question that I always have. Like, now that I look back and think about some of the things that we did at our station, right?
Yeah.
And I start thinking, this was a long time coming. Because we spent money on just stuff that
What do you think that cardboard radio costs? I bet it costs like $70.
Cardboard.
No, but I'm talking about, okay, along those lines, But think about all the other stuff. When was the last time you had one of them nice office parties?
Oh, those are great.
Oh, nice.
The best one
2 years ago.
The
3 years
best.
ago?
Listen, the best one
20
was everybody
19.
getting liquored up at the park, and Robbie almost killing Carrie Ann,
Wow.
Oh, the former GM.
the former GM.
Yeah, he
How did
almost.
you
He
manage
threw
that?
he threw her
'cause
a heater.
Yeah, he had
She
the-
wanted to come out there and play football,
for some
and
reason,
Robbie
yeah.
was not playing.
Yeah, Robbie was a whip. He was like Jameis Winston. He was just
Yes.
ripping it.
Well,
he
when it
was
comes to
ripping it.
sports, he doesn't play.
He was ripping it, and she had to like, and he
Had-
was. This is when he was in the corner chasing iguanas,
Yeah, that's right.
and then that was 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Before that, we went to the water park.
That was like 4 years.
No, that was more years
Yeah.
ago.
We went to the water park
Yep.
and watched everybody drown.
All right.
And that guy who came in dressed up like Peekaboo Streets.
I'm so offended I was not there.
Peekaboo
I wanted,
Yeah, he
I
was-
wanted to be
dude,
there.
That guy, he was dressed in an alpine ski outfit. He had name brand, board, everything.
Did he
and
work
then,
here?
huh?
Did he work here?
No. He was just rando guy. And then he accidentally went on the jump. He was trying to get away, and we thought he was dead.
Peekaboo Street, an Olympic athlete. Did
Yeah.
not see that one.
You didn't know that?
Not even close.
Oh, really?
Did not expect her to look this way either.
All right, Class Dojo. Your son has earned a point for brilliant behavior.
Whoa.
He's gonna walk in cocky today.
Yeah, he is.
Really? So do you get
The Conor McGregor.
for
sort of-
excellent behavior?
Yeah. What the hell does he do? That's so great.
Is he there right now, or are they
Judge that.
just reflecting on
They send me
yesterday?
stuff in this app. Like, it's-
Okay.
I got to tell you.
All right.
Listen,
Think Khabib had an app?
dear school, Broward School Board, I don't need an update every day. I don't need a message from the school board every day. But I'm scared to say, don't call me no more in case I miss something important. So it's like, and if you don't answer, it just goes to the next number. So if they call the house and they go, oh, it's from Western, and you don't answer, that next call coming on your cell phone. If I don't answer, that next call going to my wife. And they just keep rotating until somebody answers.
Let's get to some headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks.
Miami Heat won yesterday. They beat the Philadelphia 76ers. The Panthers, they're back on the ice tonight. 7 o'clock against the Tampa Bay Lightning. You, of course, can hear that game right here on the ticket. I mean, on 56 WQAM. Talking about flipping the switch.
There you go.
On 56 WQAM. Multiple reports now saying LeBron James is going to miss several weeks with a foot injury. They're saying he's going to be reevaluated in 2 weeks, but expected to be out longer. And I let him say that he could have pizza.
No, I'm just laughing because he looks like he's rummaging.
He is.
That's what he does.
He's like,
Hey, try the Alfredo pizza, Dan. It's good.
Look,
He needs more pizza.
He does. I told him I said, how much you want?
Please.
what is
Get
he
out.
doing?
Okay, well.
He's
all
definitely
right. Is
serving
that-
somebody else.
hey,
Think so?
Yeah.
there ain't no way he's ever eaten that much food.
Dan, there's
He
no
weighs a
way.
buck.
Where is he going?
I don't know.
Is he
He's
going down the stairs?
downstairs.
Yeah.
Helping the
He's
homeless.
he's going,
Probably
he's literally
security.
$125.
I don't know, dude.
I feel
You
different.
think-
I'm like,
You
all right,
think
Dan.
he could what's the little boxers? What division is that?
Flyweight?
Flyweight.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can make flyweight.
We're not talking super fly because that's the cool black dude. Flyweight.
Oh.
By the way,
getting
Jake Paul
fed
has
in the
revealed
ring.
that he made $30 million
That's
for his
what
fight
he
against Tommy
says.
Fury.
Okay, look, I need you to validate these numbers. Do you know numbers like pay-per-view numbers with people normally?
I heard
make?
it didn't do good on pay-per-view. I heard it did
Canelo,
terrible.
Would Canelo make $30 million off? of
Canelo
it?
usually had a $30 million
Could-
guarantee.
Okay. so
Canelo
he's-
gets a $30 million fight just to
just to show up.
just
show up.
Okay. So that's like obviously the top of the spectrum. But I'm just trying to say, I felt like 30 million is ridiculous. There's no way he made that much.
The only thing that would make me believe it is he did it in Dubai. So that's basically the whole reason they're going there is to basically
Get the money.
get the money.
Saudi money.
So yeah, that's the only reason I would
Nobody
kinda
gets mad.
believe it.
Nobody gets mad at boxing for doing it. UFC for doing it. Only golfers.
People get mad at boxing and wrestling, but
Really?
I just don't think.
wrestling,
Here's the thing with fight. Like, who does fighting answer to? Like, who? Nobody.
I mean, the same thing with golf, though.
Yeah, I know, but like
I don't understand here. It is not my place, and I don't feel it's any of our place to tell somebody else how they can earn their money if it's legit. Right? If you're selling drugs, that's a different story. If you're stealing money from folks, that's a different story. But if you decide to go make your money doing your profession here versus here, yeah, man, have at it. Have at it. And I would, I was a little with the PGA Tour before, like thinking that, hey, they have every right to make that decision. They got to deal with the consequences. That's what everybody says. But here's what changed my mind. That my friend Jason has won a major in, I think, 5 or 6 events.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
He had surgery. He was out for a while, not playing well. He just came back, right? So he only missed like a year and a half or whatever. He doesn't qualify for any of the events. A major, 5-time winner. None of the events. So he's got to go play in Puerto Rico because he doesn't qualify for the Arnold Palmer tournament, right? He doesn't qualify for the Players. There's a lot of tournaments he don't qualify for because his ranking, he's not top 50 or whatever. And I'm like, if he were to say, I'm going to take this guaranteed money, and then the tours would say, if you're not with us, you don't golf. Mm-hmm. That's what they're giving appearance. But these guys see the writing on the wall in that you can win 5 majors, but once that time is up, and if you ain't playing well 5 years from now, we don't care about you. So they take the guaranteed money.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't really know. I don't know. The only thing that I found strange about it, like watching how these guys, operate and think, like I saw on the full swing, they do a lot of the guys who do jump to live, like Ian Poulter, Brooks Koepka, all that stuff, is a lot of them just can't hang anymore. They're not the guys. They're not the guys who can compete at the big tournaments anymore. Right. Some guys it's happened faster. Obviously, Brooks Koepka is not old.
But he's broken down. Yes, which is my point, that if you see a person like Jason who stuck it out and say, I'm a tour guy, I'm a PGA Tour guy, I'm either going to play here or I'm not going to play, well, guess where he's closer to? Because if he doesn't make enough money and he doesn't qualify for these events, they're going to say, we don't care. See ya. So there's no loyalty to these players either.
Right.
The way they making it sound. Oh, we do this if you're playing well. If you're not, there's no guarantees. Kick rocks. So what if a guy loses his card and then goes to live? What are they going to say then? Because now he doesn't have a spot on the PGA Tour because he lost his card. So is it then okay when he can't qualify for inter-event events anyway to go to live? No.
We'll take a quick break. We'll get into 15 minutes of heat. Bam Adebayo having the stop on Joel Embiid. Jimmy Buckets with the big-time score to give the Heat the lead over the Sixers last night, and this coming on the heels of Bam making some big claims that I'm sure will make Rudy Gobert pretty upset. That's next. Let's see if we can. Michael Buffer. I said the name Michael Buffer.
Man, that guy is a Yes, it's all in fear.
Is this game live right now? Can we watch this pitch clock? Is that pitch clock going on?
Oh, I heard a game ended on a pitch
Yeah,
clock.
game ended on a pitch clock.
What?
Yeah, they struck a guy out for taking too long to get in the box.
Oh my
I like it.
gosh.
Especially some sassy minor leaguer. Get your ass in the box.
Well,
and
no,
go hit.
but the problem is that like everybody wants to be Nomar Garcia Parra and do the like, dude, you know, the situation is not eluding you. Get in the box.
Get your ass in the box. Let's go.
Or they were all terrified, like old Chunky the other day, who was dude, he almost hit 4 guys.
Now he's old chunky.
He almost-
That's not the same guy. Jan was the guy who was.
Oh,
hitting me.
Jan.
Oh,
But no, remember he was wild with the soft
I know
toss.
he was.
Yeah.
I thought
He
the
was
guy-
on the
I
side.
thought his teammate was going to charge the mound.
He was on the side warming up and he was errant. So what'd you think was gonna happen when he got on the mound? Listen, he faced 4 hitters. Marcos, he faced 4 hitters.
Yeah.
And 3 of them ended up in the dirt. I'm talking about 3 hitters, not pitches.
By the
3 hitters were diving for their lives.
Jesus. Well, I know I don't get a game bum, but speaking of baseball, I got to give this, I believe it was a Mets announcer, my honorary game bum.
Oh, no.
This was him calling the Marlins game recently.
Got De La Cruz and Sanchez returning in the corner outfield positions. They can play all over. Chaz Chisholm is gonna start in center field.
That did not happen. I'm so shook. Is he on the floor?
He's on the floor. Oh, God.
He literally just kept going like nothing happened. Dude.
You can just hear Keith Hernandez's voice. Whoops.
Got De La Cruz and Sanchez returning in the corner outfield positions. They can play all over. Chaz Chisholm is gonna start in center field.
How do you even get to that? That's amazing. Marcos, you won.
Grow up, Peter Pan.
Hey, Michael. 15 minutes here for you on 560 WQAM. Hey, we've got a chance to go to the biggest weekend of metal music. Rockville is coming to Daytona Beach May 18th to May 21st. And we're giving away 2 passes for the entire weekend, plus a camping pass. If you guys like camping and that type of deal. You know?
Camping there?
What? Yeah.
In a race car.
Yeah.
And there's no camp. I didn't know there was camping in Daytona.
Yeah, well, apparently there is, dude.
You
At
can't
Rockville. You guys can see great bands like Slipknot, Avenged Sevenfold, Pantera, Komodo Viper, Rob Zombie.
Back it up.
Stop with the Komodo Viper.
What do you mean?
I'm glad you caught it this
What
time.
do you mean? Sometimes I don't. Actually, every time I have not caught it. I was like, oh, Bloodlust. Yeah, that makes sense.
Go to the Odyssey app right now. Listen to WQAM or go to WQAM.com and listen. You get 1 entry for every hour that you listen. The more you listen to WQAM, the more chances you have to win tickets to Rockville at Daytona Beach. Just listen and pile up those chances. Those tickets courtesy of Rockville. All right, check it on out, everybody.
All right. Do
Bam.
you go?
Meet
Do
and
you wear?
greet.
Do you wear all black?
Yeah, goth.
The thing is that it's probably going to be very hot.
Ah,
They're still going to wear black. Okay. But if I were to go, I wouldn't. I don't think I'd wear so much black.
Bam Adebayo. He was doing an interview with Taylor Rooks, and let it be known that he does not feel he gets the recognition he deserves as one of the best defenders in the league. This was Bam and his sit down with Taylor Rooks.
People actually like really watch the games.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's how they get more of an understanding situations that our players are put in.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like guys who switch 1 through 5. It's not a lot of us. Me, Draymond, Giannis. Who else?
I'm gonna let you say your list. I don't want to interject my opinion.
Nah, it's fine.
What, last year? What, Marcus Smart won? Year before that, Rudy won, right?
Yeah, but Rudy can't. Yeah. Anyway.
You say Rudy no?
Nah.
Well, you did say you were like, I should have won the Defensive Player of the Year the last 2 years. You said that. And
I
you
believe that. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Why do you feel like you should have won over Rudy and Marcus?
It has to translate. And I feel like Rudy in the playoffs didn't translate. And Marcus Smart guards 1 through 4.
You're like, I got them all.
Exactly. That's the thing that I thought was different between me and them.
Okay. That's fair. So then how do you make that leap this season, just defensively? I know it's not a thing you're chasing, but if you're just working on being a better player every day, how do you get people to think of you when they think about DPOY and not a Marcus or, a Rudy in that year?
They gotta watch our games. That's the biggest thing. And obviously we're not one of them teams that always play on TV. So we don't get national exposure as much as other people. We are Miami.
Yeah, I'm like, I hear you, but
let's be serious.
I hear you, but y'all also do be playing on TV.
Not a lot.
Okay.
There you go. Bam Adebayo with Taylor Rooks.
You know what? Even if you don't agree with him, and I'm not saying that I don't, what he's saying is 100% accurate. And so whether you agree with it or not, he's not one of those guys talking trash about
He wanted to on Rudy Gobert.
He wanted to. But
he's
the
a nice
things
guy.
the things that he says about what separates him from the other guys is very accurate.
I feel like Rudy Gobert is the player that people who don't play basketball, who cover the league, seem to think is a lot better than the guys who actually play basketball. Like
Yeah,
he doesn't
because
seem to get he doesn't seem to get a lot of respect from his peers.
Rudy Gobert has one skill set. He's one of those people that if you look at how many points he scores a game, it's kind of like that Dennis Rodman thing, right? Nobody ever threw the ball to Dennis Rodman. He would just go get rebounds and putbacks, right? No offense run through Rudy Gobert. But he may average what? 15, 20, and 10. So you compare that with Bam's 15 to 20 or 10, 20 and 10, it's different. It's a lot different with what Bam does on the defensive side instead of just being a rim protector.
Well, I think that's the thing that's also frustrating, and it has to be frustrating for Bam because all the people on these lists, like, they're good players, but none of them are looked upon to be the number 2 on their team. None of them. Not Marcus Smart.
I'm
not
trying
Rudy
to
Gobert,
think what
not
big
Mikal Bridges.
see
Nobody.
and
not Draymond Green.
not Draymond Green.
None of them have to have the offensive
not
responsibility of that team.
Ayton, not Claxton, not right.
No, like when that was happening this year, what was it? Kevin Pelton who was trying to compare. Oh well, Claxton's never been easier. Like Claxton, like he gets like tips and lobs. That's all he does.
That's what Rudy Gobert did.
That's all he does.
That's
and
what
like
Rudy Gobert does.
And he was like the 4th option on the team.
Right.
Rudy Gobert, 4th option offensively on the Jazz. Like, yeah, probably the 2nd most famous guy on the Jazz, but not offensively.
Right.
Between them, Mike Conley, Jordan Clarkson, all the guys who are actually able to carry some of the scoring load that were on that team. Same thing now, with Anthony Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns, even though he's been hurt a lot this year. And that's the other thing with Rudy Gobert is like everybody likes playing with Bam Adebayo. He's had now 2 guards now who have already rolled their eyes and seem to not like playing with the guy. Yeah. So that's one thing. The thing with Marcus Smart that annoyed me mostly is it just felt like he got a team award, which was annoying to me on a couple of fronts. One, the Heat had a better record than the Celtics last year. Somehow the Celtics got a pass for playing only 2/3 of their season counting, and the Miami Heat. Bam's big knock on him last year was he missed 4 weeks of the season. Well, so did all of the Celtics because they basically took the first 5 weeks of the season off, and somehow only from January on was what mattered. And so I don't know what it takes to be in the club because you're right. He is right that Miami is a glamour market, but it's not one of the premier NBA markets. It's not covered like that. It's just not. And it's unfortunate because I don't really understand why the guy isn't as covered as some of the other people in the league. Maybe it's because his demeanor is a little bit quieter than most, but it's weird to me that like I don't know who gets to be in the club, who is in that NBA circle, who just gets to be in the club. Utah's not a big market, but Rudy Gobert was just crowned. They're just like, Rudy Gobert is awesome. We must
So
acknowledge
wasn't
this.
he winning the defensive player of the year and not even getting an all-star nod?
No, he made but he was always picked last every year. That was always one year he didn't make the all-star team and he cried.
That's why I'm saying.
Yeah, he cried. And then the other 2 years he made it and he was picked last because again, I don't think people in the league really like him that much. He caused COVID.
He has no skill set.
We haven't forgotten Rudy.
We haven't forgotten. Hey, people don't forget Rudy.
He is the equivalent to, and I'm saying this carefully because I don't, but very similar skill sets. Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman played with more energy, but I'm just saying as far as what they do.
Also, but you know what? Like Rodman also, how tall is Rodman? 6'6"?
Yeah, like 6'7".
6'7". Yeah, he's
all right. Rudy Gobert is 7'3". Get some damn rebounds. You better. He's 7'3". What else is he good for?
Absolutely nothing. I know that.
And then Bam, the other thing is like, you just watch what he did last night. It goes unseen because like if you were to watch all last night's game and you watch what he did in that 4th quarter, you're like, oh great, 1 block on Joe. No, dude, he's on everybody there. And yeah, it's like the Heat, they got a system to it where it's like, yeah, they could drop in a zone and they could double guys over. They were doing a lot of that on Joel Embiid, but that dude is the anchor of it, all of it, everything that makes that go. But somehow, if it's in Boston, that's amazing. If it's in Miami, it goes unnoticed. So I get the frustration. Good thing they didn't lose last night, though, after that interview came out. Because
you mean after you talk trash to everybody, the whole team?
Well, listen.
Good thing they won because your actions in the first half, unacceptable.
What do you mean?
Unacceptable for for somebody you say you're a fan of a team.
I am a fan of a team.
No, unacceptable.
No, that's not true.
He said some questionable things about KFC yesterday.
Well, KFC was stinking up the joint in the first half.
At the end of the game, who
Who? Well, who? But nobody like.
But how do you feel that way about a guy? But yet, less than an hour ago, you were trashing him.
It's just how the ride of the game goes, baby. It's how it is. It's not trash.
Here's what I believe. I believe certain people, based on how they played in the past, have earned the right to turn things around before you trash them.
Mm-hmm.
Bam is one of those guys. For some reason, you think you can just hose TTL around like
four game win streak calls for all no holds barred.
You mean 4-game losing streak?
4-game losing streak calls for no holds barred.
But still, you got Bam has proven to you time and time again,
which he did yesterday.
Okay, but he was going to show that regardless of what slipped out of your mouth.
But
in
the thing
first
that well,
half.
here's the thing that's beauty. That's beauty. He can find other ways to win for the team. Like even if the shot's not going.
But knowing this, why would you trash him in the first half?
Listen, bunnies, dude, like bunnies.
That you still you
right
still,
there, like it was.
You
Easter.
pretty much said it
Easter.
yourself. Here is a guy who can impact the game on several different levels, right? If that's the case, why are you trashing him for not scoring?
Because, dude, missing bunnies.
No,
and if
there is no reason.
If
why.
they would have gotten anything offensively from him and Tyler,
Nope.
dude, he was like 3 of 16, and Tyler was like 4 of 14. If they would have gotten anything from them offensively, blowout city yesterday with the way Jimmy was playing. It was frustrating.
With the amount of 3-pointers they made.
Yeah, it was frustrating.
Okay. But like, no. All the things you're saying would have been fine saying that in the third quarter.
I didn't say these things in the first quarter.
The game had just started though, and they were winning.
But I was on my way back from.
You were saying that they were winning.
His defense is
he
was doing it the second quarter. That's
Yeah,
what
I
this
was on the way
said.
back from BJJ in the first quarter.
Again, they were winning.
I know.
And you still trashed everybody.
Because I knew, like, listen, these games are fragile. They're in the balance.
If they're fragile, why are you hosing down everybody?
Frustrating.
But they're winning.
Yeah, but they're wide open shots they were missing, dude. Bunnies.
Oh my goodness.
Cadbury eggs, dude.
So let me get this straight. In order for you not to complain, they have to be winning at an
Yeah, just because I love you doesn't mean I'm not gonna hose you down every once in a while.
But we're winning. That's like little Tommy coming home with an A, and you going, but it's not 100%. It's only 94%.
It depends. Did he just get 4 Fs in a row?
You can't get 4 Fs and still get an A in a class, dude.
I thought you were talking about tests.
No.
Then a bad what's the word? The bad analogy by you.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
There's no such thing as 100% in a class.
Why not?
It's
If you
either
get
A, B, C, D, or F.
You can get 100%.
Well, there's no E.
They have numbers. They have
You
numbers.
know, I just wish you guys would stop the quibbling.
Seriously.
Thanks, Tommy. We'll take a break. We're back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560 WQAM.
Mike Jones.
This is McCochin's favorite.
Yep.
Who?
Mike Jones.
Love to hang out with McCochin one day. That'd be
Would
fun.
you?
Yeah.
You think you would?
I think I would.
You
He
know
really
what?
would.
I wouldn't mind having a football conversation with him. Not for any other reason than to see how he thinks about certain situations.
I'd love to talk to him about snacks.
I'm a big snack time guy.
Of course you would.
What?
What are you doing?
What did you think? You think I wanted to talk about what the spread offense?
No, let me tell you. I know.
RPO.
Here, I'm going to tell you guys like this. You ever have a conversation with somebody and they're staring at you and they're paying attention, but they don't understand a damn word that you say? Periodically, we'll be watching a game and I'll break it down for Tobin. And he'll be sitting over there like,
It's like another language.
yes. It's here. We make it far more simplified than it is, but it's not that complicated. Like there's basic things that if you understand the basic things of what both sides of the ball are trying to do, then it's easier to figure out during the course of a game where something went wrong. Right? Like it's easy to see the guy running down the field and chasing, but you need to understand why. That's what I try to explain to you.
Which I'm always on top of.
No, you're not.
Totally
You
no,
have-
dude.
You have no idea.
No, we got this all together, and it's all going to happen again this year. Like year 2 of McCoachin is going to be even better.
But that's
than
what we're
year
gonna
1.
call it. You're two of me coaching.
Yeah, dude. The McCoachin era is upon us.
I would say the biggest improvement on this team has to come from the defensive side of the ball, not the offense.
Agreed. Well, I mean, look, the defense, the offense did something I haven't done in a long time. I mean, they were top 10,
Right.
number 6 in the league.
But the defense didn't get the turnovers they had. There
Number
was a
6 in
lot
the
of-
league with their starting quarterback missing 5
Right.
games.
There was a lot of inconsistency as far as who was doing what. So you always had to come up with a game plan that fit who was playing and not necessarily the game plan you were able to use 2 years ago.
Mhm.
So I understood all that. But you need players that do certain things that they didn't have. So you need somebody to plug a hole in the run game. So even if your front four is causing chaos, you still need somebody to be able to make that play that isn't a safety.
Speaking of run game, did you guys you didn't see why we were talking about lifting athletes yesterday? I don't think you got to that part of the text chain.
I didn't. Oh, I saw Sealer. His wife lifted him up.
Yup. Adorbs.
Is she
That's impressive.
Is she like a Russian weightlifter or something?
No, she's just a regular lady.
Normal.
She was celebrating
strong
their
person.
first
Regular lady.
year married. I
Yeah,
believe.
regular lady married to a grizzly bear
Yep.
Mm.
who mauls people.
Dude, when are we going to see Cocaine Cowboy? I keep seeing commercials.
Cocaine bear.
Cocaine
Bear?
Bear. I keep seeing the commercials.
You excited?
And like this has to be a comedy, right?
26 million
Yeah.
first weekend.
Did it really?
Yeah, blew its projections out of the water.
Wow.
Simply on a title too, right?
Yeah, everyone's got to see. You know what is
You
it?
know
about?
what?
But even when you see
Something that-
when you see the previews and you say, "Oh, it's based on a true story," it piques your interest.
Yeah, but wasn't the true story like they found the bear dead?
Yeah, this true story is
really?
must let.
This
much
bear
less.
actually
I
gets
didn't know
fueled
that.
by cocaine. And actually,
Yeah.
have you seen what they're already doing spin-offs?
Are they?
Yeah,
Really?
Sharknado. I'm not even making this up. You
No
guys are gonna think I'm
way,
be
dude.
doing a bit. I swear to God. Sharknado producers are coming up with a new movie, Meth Gator.
Stop.
Swear to God.
No.
Damn it!
I'm sitting at the poster.
Damn it!
Look,
They need to stop doing that.
I was gonna do that one.
just so you know, I'm not lying. I'm not doing a bit.
Meth Gator.
Somebody,
that's a good idea.
somebody chose this as a career,
Yeah.
Oh,
Who's allowing all of
dude.
these movies?
First of all,
all right.
think about this. I'm gonna tell you like this:
Hmm.
there ain't gonna be no black people in the movie.
You don't know that, dude.
Yes,
don't
I
know
do.
that, man.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
They could be the voice of reason.
Yes, I do.
I won't even
Because
go
I'm gonna
there.
tell you like this: we ain't playing in that water with them gators.
Well, you don't know that Gator could have snuck up out of a sewer. We
Oh.
don't know.
Gators don't sneak up on me.
Are you
dude.
more scared of a cocaine bear or meth gator?
I think Meth Gator.
Meth Gator?
Meth
Come on.
Gator.
Really?
Because
Yes.
the code that when
running
I saw
zigzags.
wait,
Cocaine Bear sounds like a good time.
here's the reason.
Okay.
Here's the reason. When I saw the Cocaine Bear previews,
Yeah.
he was doing Snow Angels
Yeah.
before he snatched that woman up,
Right.
Mm,
right? But when I see this picture of this gator,
meth gator.
Yep.
he's straight coming to do some damage.
Yeah, just running zigzags though. That's how you get rid of them.
I like the fact that the guys who made Sharknado
Yeah.
made Sharknado, and it was always just a sci-fi movie, and they have to be furious that Cocaine Bear made 26 million its first weekend, and they're like, "How can we top this?"
Yeah.
No, but they
Because
never went to the
Cocaine Bear was
movies.
I
actually
know that's my
real.
point, though. Like,
Mm.
Cocaine Bear sounds like something that would be on sci-fi, like right to cable
Right,
TV,
right to dividend.
and instead, it's the biggest movie in America right now.
Yep.
And the producers had to be thinking like, "Damn it, we had Sharknado. How did we not think of something?" And then like Corey is in there. He goes,
Oh.
"What about Meth Gator?"
No, because
Corey?
here's what because here's why.
Stupid Corey.
Here's why.
Because there's no flying sharks everywhere.
If you have a movie with 5 sharks in a tornado,
Yeah.
right.
It could happen.
Chewing up people as it goes as the tornado goes by.
Starring, of course, former American sweetheart Tara Reid.
Oh yeah.
But here's my thing: how
Access.
they go, hey, how are we gonna get the sharks around? Like they can't swim on land. Hear me out.
Hear me out, Corey.
Hear me out. Tornado. Right.
Yeah.
Wait.
Sounds good. Like a good
Terrible idea.
The people who wrote the Cocaine Bear movie weren't actually on cocaine when they wrote the movie.
I'm not sure.
The people that did Sharknado and Meth Gator, some of the very topics of the movie require you to be a little out there, right? And Sharknado was great for TV.
Dade South
It was
says
great.
you're not escaping a bear
Okay
on
for
coke.
TV, huh?
Dade South says you're not escaping a bear on coke. You might get away from a gator.
See?
I don't know.
No.
The zigzag. Run.
I have a better chance getting away from that bear.
Is that zigzag thing real? I
You
don't
know
think that's
why?
real.
Nah,
Because
that's
guess
real.
what? A bear is never gonna sneak up on me.
Dude, I don't think you can just say that. What if a bear's up in a tree and you didn't see him?
Dude, let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you like this. In my car, on my phone,
I just saw that thing.
I have marked.
Hmm.
Okay. You know, when you see traffic, congestion, you mark it on I mark every place where I've seen a snake.
What?
Every golf course, I remember exactly where I saw it. So you best believe next time I'm playing that golf course.
Whoa.
Yeah, put up the poster on YouTube, JFig, and Twitch for a meth gator.
Oh, this gator's in
So
Florida.
first of all, it's 400 feet.
Definitely Miami.
Yeah,
It's big,
Miami.
it's big as one of the
Maybe
buildings.
the meth made it grow.
I think I know him. I've seen this gator before. At space.
So yeah.
I
So
would
whenever I go to a place, if I'm hanging somewhere where there's a little bit of woods or wherever, I think of, what did I see here? Some spiders, some ants, a snake. I know. No bear ain't gonna sneak up on me. That's why I'm hesitant to water.
You know, like they don't stay in that one spot, though, dude.
That's okay. That's okay. But look, people put bolos out. I put bolos out on all critters that I've seen in the area.
Shmeethan goes, didn't Tobin sneak up on Leroy one time with a fake lizard? Boxton, no, it was a real
No, it was
lizard.
a real lizard. He threw it at me.
It
Oh,
was real.
What are you talking about?
During a live read.
During a live read. What are you talking about?
Play it again.
Sneak up on me. No.
We don't happen to have that. Do we still, Marcos, in our system?
We definitely
sneaking up on a
do.
lizard.
Do you have Leroy getting a lizard thrown at him? Do we have time?
51. I can get it in by 54. Is that too late?
We'll play it tomorrow.
All right.
We'll play
Yeah,
it
they,
tomorrow.
see, that's what I mean. They don't understand why I get so mad at you when dude threw a lizard at me during the live read. That's why we haven't had a live read in 5 years. No, yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's what it
You know
is.
what? You cracked the code.
Crack the code.
You realize.
They wish.
So maybe we ought to go throw lizards at everybody.
Maybe.
Let's do it. Challenge accepted.
We ain't got no reads. Lizard for you. Lizard for you.
Meth lizards.
Even playing
Meth
field.
lizards. Yeah, let's do meth lizards. See how the
Well,
people respond.
That's pretty much what this is.
We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. 7 swans are drowning.
I mean, I wish I had 3 eggs of scrambling. Sausage. I love sausage. I got longer hairs growing out of my ears and my nose than I do on the top of my head.
Because he's just an agreeer. He's a yes man.
He usually agrees with you.
He's a stool pigeon.
Oh my goodness, he normally agrees with you.
He just sits there. He says, "Oh, whatever you say, love me."
Hope you mother have a good day.